Yo, yo, what's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'? We back on. We gonna speculate Justin Gaethje's neck right now, and Gaethje has responded to the STAPH allegations. Let me just put that out there right now. I'm dying over it. I'm dying laughing over it. But Gaethje has responded to the STAPH allegations. I know why all you boys are here. Does Gaethje really have STAPH? We gonna get into it. But to start this off, what's poppin' America first? He got Staph Curry. He might have Staph Curry. Or, you know, what I'm thinking, before I even read what Gaethje addressed or what Gaethje responded, what I was thinking is it's too obvious. I mean, the cameraman didn't pick up on this. The cameraman obviously picked up on it, and they decided to post it anyway. So I'm kind of leaning towards it's on the up and up, and Gaethje did give a response. You know what? I'll just get into it right now. Gaethje commented, he said, "Did you screenshot me eating brisket from my YouTube video to make it look like I have herpes on my lip? My neck is healing. My neck is a healing ingrown hair." That's why I'm laughing so hard, because homie did, and then I did the same thing. So I'm guilty too. I screenshotted the fucking part of his video on YouTube, his YouTube training camp vlog, where he was eating brisket. This is just a piece of brisket hanging out of his lip. I'll admit it. And Gaethje already fucking acknowledged it. But this is the main thing right here. This is the main thing people are calling staph. But Gaethje saying it's a healing ingrown hair. I mean, I've had my fair share of ingrown hairs. Never has it looked like that. That's what I'm going to say about that. We all get ingrown hairs on our necks as men. You feel me? We all got ingrown hairs on our necks as men. I mean, I get it every time I shave. I probably got to pluck out one ingrown hair. I never have got an ingrown hair like that. And in fact, I got a couple ingrowns right here on the side of my neck. You guys can't really see it because it's nothing like Gaethje's. But I've been picking at it for several days. It's never got close to looking like Gaethje's neck. So, I mean, yeah, Gaethje can claim that it's an ingrown hair. They could post it acting like they got nothing to hide, right? Because why post this clip if they got nothing to hide? But I think they got something there. I think there is something to hide. And I'm going to just say it. I think Gaethje might have staph low-key. It could have been a picked ingrown hair that turned into staph. But an open wound, being on the mats multiple times a day, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We not dumb now. We not dumb now. And also, I mean, Gaethje wearing a hood and stuff, if it was really no big deal, I know he's in Colorado and it's cold, so maybe I'm just making a lot of nothing. But should we just skip to the Gaethje video? Should I queue up the Gaethje video? What up, though, everybody? Ruby Z says, "What's up, Castro? That staph looks nasty." It does look nasty, homie. What's poppin', Ruby Z? And then Saxby says, "What up, brother? Are they fighting for the real belt in 55? The interim belt, Saxby. And what up, homie?" Saxby also says, "Ilya taking 2 years off just like Conor did versus after Floyd." Yeah, kind of ridiculous, Saxby. I don't know what to make of the whole Ilya Topuria sitting out right now. Honestly, I don't know what to make of it. America First is quick. I did not think some would be quicker than me to write today. America First was in here as soon as I went live. He was in here. Actually, America First might have commented before the stream even started. So shout out to America First. And shout out everybody in the chat right now. Like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We got Mike Coe in here saying what's up. What's up, Mike Coe? We got Jon Dong saying, sup. What's up, Jon Dong? What kind of questions you got for me today, homie? What kind of questions you got for me today, homie? I know you got something for me. All right, we're just going to pull up the Justin Gaethje video, though. And just kind of look at the time segments with the staph infection kind of showing. Just so we can make a proper judgment of it. But even before we do this, let me just get the streams up over here. Okay. 1 second. I'll be back in like a minute. But shit, while I'm out, I'll just play the Gaethje video. It'll only be a minute. No questions right now. My man, Jon Dong. No worries, homie. I'm just going to put up my stream on my TV. That's why I'm stepping away for a second. Loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
Oh, winter's finally here. It's crazy.
Four weeks of attitude. That's all I need.
The fuck?
4 weeks, baby. You gonna fight retirement?
All right, we back.
Dude, I love you.
But here it is. You can already see it, right? Gaethje got the staph on his neck right here. He's not doing too much to hide it. I mean, we're just speculating. He's not doing too much to hide it. Could mean two things. One, it could mean he just doesn't give a fuck. He got staph. He just doesn't give a fuck about hiding it. Kind of strikes me as that type of guy who don't give a fuck. Or two, there's nothing wrong with it, so he has no reason to hide it. But like I said, we've all had ingrown hairs as men. If you fucking shave and grow facial hair, we've all got ingrown hairs on our chins, on our fucking necks. And, you know, I've never got an ingrown hair looking like that. Never. Hi from Space Kid. What up, Space Kid? We just starting up the stream, homie. Just firing it up now. Jon Dong says, I don't know if I can survive the next few weeks with no UFC. Nah, I feel you. It's getting desolate out here. It's getting desolate. We dry as a bone out here, Jon Dong. We dry as a motherfucking bone. If you don't got no more questions for me, Jon Dong, shit, we dry as a bone out here. And that's just a straight fact.
Your hand positions, Luther. Awesome. Looks like you're about to fly, dude.
Oh, shit. I'm about to roll my ankle. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Get out of here with that camera.
Hey!
Did you see that? I really about to roll my ankle.
You gotta be an athlete to do
So light.
Here it is again.
My parents come into town and like to host.
I mean, that is a big-ass fucking staph, bro. I mean, ingrown hair is crazy. A hair is like literally a millimeter. Like a hair is this fucking thin. How the fuck you get that big of a sore, bro? That's definitely something. I'm gonna say it's ingrown hair turned into staph, okay? That's what I'm gonna say about it. Ingrown hair turned into staph.
All my coaches and their families and a couple training partners and
I mean, close up. Straight close up of that shit. If I was on my phone, I could hit the zoom button, but you can't do that on desktop.
guys that work out with me at Onyx.
It's looking pretty dry, though. It is looking pretty dry. It's looking pretty dry there. Looks like it's actually healing versus more infected. It's not too red around the area. Mostly just scabbed. Not shingling down, right? Because staph is also called like shingles because it kind of like shingles down. You feel me? So I'm just really analyzing this to the best of my ability.
Pretty much the people that have to deal with me the whole camp of training.
Yeah, it's my big support system. So I love to do it for them. I love to hang out with these guys. And I built this whole backyard, so I need to do some social activities sometimes. So it's perfect.
Okay, and I just want to show you the famous screenshot that everyone's been grabbing. I mean, it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. I actually think this is hilarious. Where is it? The fact that they screenshotted him eating the brisket, I mean, it was gold. I had to do the same thing.
This took like 18 hours. It was ridiculous. Absolutely insane.
You know, I thought he was kind of trying to hide his neck here with the hoodie and stuff like that, the way he was like shrugging up his shoulders. Now I don't really think so, just for the record.
How long this took. Let's see if it was worth it.
Also, the neck isn't really shining, so I'm not seeing like he's applying ointment. Maybe he's on an antibiotic. I don't know. But I'm just laying out all the possibilities to you guys right now. See the leftover brisket on his lip? This is what they screenshotted right here. The leftover brisket on his lip. And we got the fucking staph right here. But I don't think it's staph. Or I think it could have been staph. It probably was staph, but it's healing now. That's what I will say. Otto, what up, homie? Yo, what up, man? I hope everybody's having a great one, and I hope you're having a great one too. I'm having a great one, Otto. It's been a hectic day, I won't lie to you, but shit. The day is ending pretty good, I guess you could say. And then Otto says, just got back from first MMA class of the year. That's dope, homie. What'd you guys work on today? You work on some striking or what? Some grappling? Some takedowns? What'd you work on today? And then Tyler Bet says, maybe he wants the odds to be even juicier for his team and family to bet on him. I don't know. Could be, Tyler Betts. Could definitely be. I think to sum it all up, though, we don't got to worry about nothing. We don't got to worry about nothing. We've seen worse. This is on the up and up, and crazy work by me and Dovey for screenshotting the fucking picture with brisket hanging off his lip and acting like it's a part of the staff, all right? But shit, I had to get you guys in here. I had to clickbait you boys. Forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Otto saying that sucks to hear, man, but I hope it turns great for you. Shit, homie. You know what I say, Otto? This is what I always say. You can't keep a good man down, homie. So shit, even if I did have a tough day, you can't keep a good man down. You cannot. So it'll turn around. It has turned around. We on the up and up. We not dwelling on the negativity. You feel me? So everything's all good, Otto. Don't be tripping about me, homie. But I appreciate you. And Otto said, yeah, we worked on boxing today. I got you. I got you. I got you. What kind of combos you be working on, homie? Anything crazy? Tyler Bet says, damn, I saw hella channels reporting on the lip like it was real. Yeah, I know. I actually watched this this vlog by myself earlier today. I noticed it, but I was like, I'm not gonna post about it. Somebody else can. But I will be fucking clickbaiting my thumbnail. That's for damn sure. But I didn't bother myself to make a post about it. Just didn't feel right. You feel me? It just didn't feel right. And we got Miata Boy in the chat. Paddy is so cooked. Miata Boy, I know I didn't read your bro, honey dicked us with some roast beef. Exactly, Tyler Betts. Straight honey dicking if I ever seen one. Oh, Otto saying no combos yet. I got you, Otto. Miata Boy, I was gonna tell you. I know that I didn't read out your breakdown of the Paddy Gaethje fight, but since we're on the topic right now, we're also gonna watch Paddy participating in the King of the Mat tournament for Next Generation MMA. That's basically his gym he trains at. He won 5 years in a row. This was the 6th year he tried to win it. Spoiler, he lost it. So we're going to watch that right now. Ain't nothing wrong with it, right? It's training. You're going to lose in training, or else you're not really training. If you're not losing in training, you're not really training. Or you're just on your Floyd Mayweather shit. But Paddy lost in training. No big deal. And Miata Boy says, they said in the vlog that on his neck was a pimple. Yeah, and I don't know if you saw this, Miata Boy, but I'll show you in case you're just hopping in late. Gachi responded to the crazy screenshot of the homie saying, what is that? Gachi said, did you screenshot me eating brisket from my YouTube video to make it look like I have herpes on my lip? Question mark, crying face. My neck is a healing ingrown hair. So it's been debunked. Nothing to stress about. But I didn't just listen to Gachi. I watched it. I rewatched the video just now on the live stream, and I kind of analyzed it, and I think it looks okay. I think it looks like it's healing. If you want my honest take, I think it probably was staph. I think it probably was staph. I've never had a pimple or ingrown hair that gets that fucking crazy big. I think it probably was staph. He caught it early. He's taken care of it. It hasn't really spread, and it's going away now. It's dried up essentially. So I don't necessarily think or buy the narrative that it was a healing ingrown hair or a pimple. I think it's healing staph. But, you know, of course, Gaethje's just going to cover all of his bases and not admit that. Why would he? He got a fight coming up. No need to admit that. Scott Snyder says, what up, bro? What's poppin', Scott? What's poppin', homie? We are just about to get into... Bro, definitely been wrestling. He been wrestling. He's training for Gaethje's, or not Gaethje, Paddy's jiu-jitsu. Because Paddy got better jiu-jitsu than Gaethje, 100,000%. I think the King of the Mat tournament with Paddy is on Next Gen MMA. But I don't know if I said this. I've been trying to get this out. But I keep getting distracted by my own fucking thoughts. Miata Boy. I know I didn't read out your prediction for Gaethje Paddy like 2 days ago. My bad on that. Don't want to make you retype it, but shit, I'm going to ask you to retype it. If you want to share it with the chat, I'd be more than happy to read it now. We're going to be on the Paddy Gaethje topic for a little minute, so now would be a good time. Owen says, what's poppin', Owen? My man, Owen. We got Owen back in the chat. My man, Owen. Shout out to Owen. All right, my man Owen. He says, bro, Gaethje's jiu-jitsu is so bad, I just don't see Paddy losing. Yeah, I mean, Gaethje's jiu-jitsu, I think it might be bad. I mean, I don't even know if he trains it, Owen. I don't even know if he trains it. But I also don't see Paddy losing. To be honest with you, Owen, I think, call me crazy, but I think Paddy's going to hold his own on the feet, bro. And just get ready, because Miata Boy going to drop his thoughts in a second. And spoiler alert, he picking Gaethje. But I think Paddy going to do well on the feet. Paddy doesn't even necessarily need a takedown. Genuinely. Call me crazy. Miata Boy says, I know it wasn't staph. It's not swollen and red. My dad gets pimples and ingrown hairs like that. Yeah, I brought that up too. I brought it up how it's not swollen, how it's not red. But I'm going to stick on the fact that I've never really seen an ingrown hair like that, bro. I mean, maybe your dad gets them, Miata Boy, and I'm not going to call you a liar, but I've personally never seen a fucking ingrown hair like that. Maybe I'm sheltered. Who the fuck knows? But at the end of the day, I think even, let's put it like this too. Even if it is staph, it looks like it's healing. It looks like it's dry. It's not red. It's not swollen. So even if it was staph, it's no big deal. I mean, people get staph. If it clears up before the fight, even better. We got 3 weeks until the fight. You know, we're chilling, bro. We're absolutely chilling. He will be fully healthy, you know, by next week probably, hopefully. Probably in a few days. If worst case scenario, he did have staph. And by the time the fight comes around, granted he doesn't get more staph, he'll be perfectly healthy. He would have been healthy for like a couple weeks. So I just want to put it out there that nobody stress about Gaethje and his neck. It ain't nothing to worry about. Who beat Paddy at King of the Mat? Okay, it is this one.
King of the Mat.
All right, let's watch it. Paddy Pimblett, King of the Mat tournament, Next Gen MMA. Shout out to them for the content. We love you. Miata Boy says, people forget Paddy has no wrestling. I mean, he got judo, Miata Boy. He got judo. He got judo. Paddy got judo. I'm excited for the fight. Paddy got judo. I mean, he definitely got the upper hand in grappling. He may not have wrestling necessarily. I'm sure he works on it, but it doesn't shine in his fights, right? But he got judo. He got a good judo trainer out in San Diego. Shout out Jay Flo. So don't sleep on that judo, Miata Boy. That's what I will say. I got to send it to you on TikTok. Okay, let me know when you sent it, and I'll read it after we watch the King of the Mat tournament. Oh, and then Owen countering Miata Boy's point, saying, yeah, but Fiziev took down Gaethje. You don't need to be a good wrestler. Interesting. Interesting. I got you, Owen. Great point. Great counter. Yeah, Paddy's awkward striking would work well. And he's bigger. And like I said, you know, Gaethje and Michael Chandler, for those who haven't listened to my take, let me just get it out the way real quick, and then we'll finally start the video. And Miata Boy, thanks for letting me know. After this video ends, I'll read out your prediction about the whole thing. But let me get this out. I've said it before. Sorry if you got to hear it again, but I'm going to get this out right now. I watched Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. I watched Paddy versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler had way more success against Gaethje than he had against Paddy, right? All the way to the point that Michael Chandler rocked Gaethje a couple times. Chandler never really even touched Paddy. So even on the feet, you know, I think it's going to be a good fight. And I think Paddy could have the upper hand, for sure. Tyler Betts saying, Gaethje got better wrestling, more power, and potentially better striking. Tyler Betts, you know, I can give... On paper, Gaethje got better striking, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. On paper, Gaethje, yeah, he probably got better striking. You know, maybe I'm contradicting what I just said a second ago. But on paper, Gaethje got better striking. But then why did Paddy do better on the feet against Michael Chandler than Gaethje? Is it that his chin's compromised? It's not a skill issue, but it's a chin issue. I think it could be that. I think his chin could be compromised. It's more of a chin issue. But I got to watch more tape. Gaethje got better wrestling, but he doesn't use it, Tyler Betts, you feel me? But Gaethje definitely got more power than Paddy. 100,000% he got more power than Paddy. And he got better technique than Paddy, but I'm just saying, his chin might not hold up, bro. And if that chin gets cracked, it's going to be tough. Tyler Betts says, by surprise, because Fiziev couldn't hang on the feet. Plus, that was Gaethje's first comeback after a bad KO and layoff. All right. So he was just getting off some of that ring rust. Striking is going to be close, probably. Okay, I got you guys. Our respect for Paddy's come a long way if we got people saying the striking is going to be close. Because we all know what people were saying about Paddy early in his UFC career. Basically saying he's going to get knocked out eventually. Now he's stepping in there against Gaethje. So, we're going to find out. Justin is coming back nearly a year now, too, though. Yes, Owen, but I'm sure Tyler might end up telling you that he's not coming off a knockout loss to Holloway. So, I'm sure that's what he was probably going to end up writing right now. Tyler Betts says, with all that said, I'm leaning Paddy decision or sub right now. Fair enough. Honestly, Paddy's sub could be a good bet. Paddy decision could be a good bet. Because if Paddy rocks Gaethje, it's my belief he's just going to fucking sub him. He's not going to try to knock him out. He's just going to sub him. Otto, I did do judo for 3 years, and I still use it as in no-gi. And in gi to this day, and I'm planning to use it in MMA too. Shout out to Otto. Honestly, Otto, I like judo more than I like wrestling takedowns sometimes. And that's coming from someone who has a wrestling background and not a judo background. But the judo takedowns are so much less, there's so much more efficient use of your energy, right? One fucking hip toss, easy money. How much energy did you waste? Barely anything. You shoot a fucking double leg, a guy sprawls, you scramble, and finally get on top or something like that. I mean, yeah, you ended up on top, but how much energy did you use? Judo way more efficient with the energy. I love it. I can see Paddy getting into Mountain TKOing him. I got you. It's time for a poll. Okay. Miata Boys, I'm going to read your comment now, homie, since I've already lagged enough. Of course, my phone just died. Looks like we're going to have to wait a minute. My bad on that one. My phone literally just fucking died, so we got to wait another minute. Okay. Let's watch the video, and then we'll read Miata Boy's comment.
You all expected me to win, didn't you? It's nice to actually get beat for once. It sounds weird to say.
Next generation.
Okay, so we're here for our annual grading and King of the Mat celebration for Christmas. So what we do is at the end of every year, we do like all the gradings that are due kind of this time of year, and then we do our King of the Mat big free-for-all tournament where everyone competes at the same time, they all roll at the same time. Once you get a submission, that person's out, and we roll till there's one left, and that person is the annual King of the Mat. We have a few rules in it. Number one, no twisting leg locks. We don't want anyone getting hurt just before Christmas. Number two, at all times. Lad, let's see if you just ruined all.
No, I've just you don't do leg locks.
No twisting leg locks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we do straight ankle locks. People get straight ankle lock.
Number two, protect yourself at all times, because the whole time you're on the mat, you are viable to be submitted. So if you submit someone and you just try to take a breather for a sec, someone can jump on your back and choke you. Third, you can't leave the mat at any time, not for a drink, not for a hug off someone, nothing. You're on the mat. Once you're on the mat, you stay on the mat. If you leave the mat, you're out. Some of them go on for an hour, some of them have gone on for 2 hours, some of them have gone for 2.5 hours. A couple of people this year, but the favourite's always going to be Paddy, because he's won so many of them. He's probably the most experienced King of the Mat athlete in the world at this point. So yeah, be good. Let's see how it goes down.
I've done King of the Mat for years.
Paddy's coach actually looks like he could be his dad. Look at Paddy. You guys seeing it or no? Paddy's coach looks like he could be his fucking daddy. Crazy.
Athlete in the world at this point. So yeah, be good. Let's see how it goes down.
I've done King of the Mat for years now, like something that's been going since I joined the gym in 2010. Been doing it for about 15 years. Not gonna lie, I don't even know if I can be arsed tonight. Got to beat Justin Gaethje up in 5 weeks, lad, and I've sparred 5 rounds today, done pads before and then done 10 threes and boxing pads with Chris, so I don't even know if I can be arsed, but my ego's probably gonna get in the way and be like, yeah, you're doing it. So can't let little Jack win it, can we? Can't let Jack Rimmer win it, lad. Fresh Prince and next gen can't win it, lad. He's got to stay the prince and not the king.
I've won it 3 years on the bounce, to be honest, so I'm here defending my title. King of next gen, what can I say? Yeah, it's just pretty easy, lads. I think I'm levels above the rest of the gym on the ground game, the jiu-jitsu, so especially Mark, obviously. No, I'm messing this.
Okay, let's get ready. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Owen Mania agrees that it could be his dad. He actually could be his fucking dad. They look very similar.
Go!
Been on his back nearly choking him, he's been on his back nearly choking him. Every time they try to lock it in, they just chill. They're playing the long game, aren't they? Look at them.
Thanks, mate. present. Oh, another one. It's better than one beer. Two beer. What are you getting with? Come on, the King's back.
Ben, how's this King of Mac going?
Couple six.
How many beers you sunk?
No.
No beers, Ben. That's unusual for you.
Vegas suit.
Been working any special techniques in that with Paddy? No. No. You don't need none. All hush hush, yeah.
We're to win, aren't we?
The thing is, like, it's not made for real athletes like me. This just a bit of, you know what I mean, bit of training between me serious sessions. You know what I mean. I'm too professional for stuff like this. Down to the last 9 now. I'd say it won't be much longer, it's going to be fucking hours. You watch.
I fucked everyone up, apart from Adam.
Here it is. Here it is.
Peak male performance.
Had a bit of recovery time, ain't ya?
It's the time to get really fucking stiff.
Hey yo, what the
The final. The final. I swear these guys were rolling a minute ago. Were they not? No, I don't think they were, actually. I think this is a different bald guy.
Right, guys, this year's winner, Aaron Jordan.
What's his name? Aaron Jordan?
Aaron Jordan.
Aaron Jordan. Gets a little pocket full of cash. My man, everybody bought in for like 20 bucks or something. You got a decent little pocket full of change right there.
Gets bigger every year, guys. Fucking gets better every year as well. Well done, Aaron. Aaron has kindly agreed to donate this to Zoe's place, and next generation will match it, okay? So there's 750 quid, plus another 750 quid, 1,500 to Zoe's place. What a start, nice one.
Get your hands up, brother.
So today wasn't my day, but I'll be back next year and I'll fucking smash it.
Second world fucking champ. He's gonna come back next year, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
I'm gonna be on juice.
I said, didn't I? If I don't win, it's either gonna be Matty who didn't do it, Conrad who I tapped, or Aaron Jordan who tapped me. So I said it was gonna be one of them, didn't I? But it's nice to actually get beat for once. It sounds weird to say. I'm a wall puncher when I get beat, but then after it, it's nice to actually get beat, because I reckon the past 5 years, whenever I've done it, I've tapped Aaron Jordan. So for him, it's a nice bit of revenge. If that is it, it's at least three. Yeah. I've beat him in a final. I subbed him last year, and I think I subbed him the year before, lad. So like it's a nice bit of revenge for Aaron, lad, and couldn't have lost it to a nicer person. Know what I mean? He's a fucking belter fella, and he's been training hard for years. He's a high-level black belt, so to lose to him is no shame. That's it. That's what I was thinking. Thank you everyone for watching. King of the mat, you all expected me to win, didn't you? Hey, you got a fucking shock there. It's like the end of Old Boy.
So, Paddy, what I'll say is, you know, Paddy made it to the final. During this weight cut, you know, he 3 weeks out from the Gachi fight. Who knows when this video was filmed, but he made it to the final during his weight cut while preparing for Justin Gaethje. I mean, I think that's a great sign. I think that's a great sign. I mean, he's the reigning champ, but still to deliver on the day is always impressive. If you know, you know. But just because you won the last 4 or 5 does not mean you're going to win this one. So you got to show up on the day. He showed up on the day. He made it to the final. Yeah, he lost the final. I'm not even going to cope and say, oh, it's because he has a fight coming up. No, he straight lost the final. But I will cope a little bit and say, damn, I think it's pretty impressive. He still made it to the final, almost won it, with the fight coming up in the middle of a weight cut. He just said he did like multiple training sessions this same day. Made it to the final. So Paddy in shape. He ready to go. Going through a fucking King of the Mat gauntlet like this, making it to the final, that shit ain't easy. Not even on the cardio alone. It ain't easy. He all smiles after it. It's great. Great sign of things to come for Paddy, I would say. He's a good sport about the loss too, which is always good to see, especially going into a fight. The last thing you want to see is him butthurt about the loss. But what up? We got some people joining in the chat right now. So what up, Prime? Prime saying, no way Justin's already sick. Prime, I think Justin's going to be fine. I think Justin's going to be fine. Even if it was worst case scenario and he really did have staph, it looks like it's pretty much almost healed. Looks like he got on an antibiotic soon enough. And that shit will be fully healed. He'll have like 2 weeks to be fully healthy before the fight. He's going to be fine. So, you know, shout out to Gachi. I think he's going to be fine. America First, Paddy Pancake will take out Staph Curry. All right, America First. That was good. That was good, America First. You got to laugh out of me. Staph Curry is what I'm going to start calling Justin Gaethje, just because I think it's so funny and original. Staph Curry. Franklin. What's poppin', Franklin? Franklin says, it's almost like skinny Paddy would have a better chance against Justin, who may be too athletic for now heavier Paddy. Well, I mean, they're still fighting at 155. What do you mean by that, homie? Paddy looks like super thin. Even right here, he looks cut up under that fucking rash guard. I think Paddy gonna be fine. I don't even know what you mean by that, Franklin. Prime says, yo, by the way, did you see Justin's takedown defense? A flip spin, basically. No, I didn't. Prime, what's the timestamp on that? We could watch it. What is it in his latest vlog? Give me a little timestamp. Let me know if it's in his latest blog and we can watch it real quick before we switch topics. Oh, Prime also bringing up Pantoja also training. I know with a injured arm. Yes, he is. He's coming back. We're going to get into that topic. But yeah, I see Owen saying Pantoja says he wants to come back Q3 2026. Yep. Or mid-year. No surgery. Ligaments are still intact. Tendons are still intact. So all good news. No breaks for Pantoja. The UFC tried to whitewash him, and it looks like it's not going to happen. My biggest question, should Pantoja be Joshua Van's first title defense, or should Joshua Van run a title defense before Pantoja returns? Prime says, where's the part Paddy gets submitted? I already played it. I'm sure you saw it. Tyler Betts pointing out how they don't even reset. Yeah, people were just hopping on these guys as soon as the submission happened. HT, hey Jay, what up HT? Good to see you in the chat, homie. Meanwhile, a stiff elbow would have stopped all that shit, LOL. Yeah, it would have. It would have. What's poppin', Tom Berry? Paddy sore loser, SMH. Not at all, Scott. Not at all, homie. Where you get that from? Prime says, Paddy Def may get clipped in the fight, and don't forget, this isn't Michael Chandler. Justin hits harder, so he will probably rock or drop or even KO Paddy, but I don't think Paddy will get KO'd. All right, Prime, I got you. Scott, fighting Justin means you have to put him away. I don't see Paddy being a dog like that. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Scott. I definitely hear what you're saying. I'm not going to devalue it. I see what you're saying. But listen, there's definitely a world where Justin Gaethje loses a decision to Paddy. There's definitely a world where that happens. Otto says, that's true. He is in shape and ain't easy to do that because I did 2 classes before my first time doing King of the Mat. After those 2 classes was tiring. Ain't something easy to do. Exactly, Otto. You vouched for me, homie. Exactly how you said it is how I meant it. If you've done it before, I mean, you should know that shit ain't easy to make it to the finals even. So no shame in losing. He tested himself. He went to the best of his ability. Going into a fight, that's all you can ask for. Prime with a good comment. Even Max got dropped by Justin and he won later. Dustin got headshotted. Cerrone and Barboza got diddled. Michael Johnson got the full package though. Oh shit. Michael Johnson definitely got the full package from Justin Gaethje. I mean, I don't even know if I've seen a worser ass beating since then, Prime. I still don't know to this day if there's been a worser ass beating than the one Gaethje put on Michael Johnson. I mean, never forget, Michael Johnson essentially called him inbred. Michael Johnson got dropped in the fight multiple times, and Gaethje told him, stand up, homie. You said I'm inbred. I'm finna put belt to that motherfucking ass, and that's exactly what he did. Paddy's a big lightweight. He is a big lightweight. Just search up Justin Gaethje takedown defense. Oh, I got you, Prime. It's called a Granby roll. That is Gaethje's takedown defense. He flips out of it. Front flips out of it. I think I saw that Justin takedown clip. He landed in bottom, though. Franklin says, oh, I just thought Paddy looked heavier in the cage these days. All right. I mean, that'll work in his favor. He definitely looking more muscle bound in the cage, Franklin. I can give that to you. Oh, Miata Boy says, pull up my breakdown. I'm cooking. All right, Miata Boy, I'm on it. All right, let's let Miata Boy cook for a minute. Let me get onto my TikTok, shall we? I never be going on TikTok, only to post. All right, Miata Boy cooking. God damn, Miata Boy fucking dropping a fucking big old paragraph. All right. Here's what Miata Boy says. I've got Justin by round 3 TKO. If he sticks to the game plan, pushes Paddy on the back foot, he can't cut the cage at all. When you pressure him to the cage, he just stands there. Good time for Justin to mix in his dirty boxing with robot body shots and the uppercut. And when you break the clinch, mix in the jab and right left hook. Low kicks and teep kicks are big in this fight too with the body shots. Paddy will drop his hands lower, throw the rounds. You know what, Miata Boy? I just got to say, brother, you would benefit so much from some punctuation on this bitch. All right, let me continue. Paddy will drop his hands lower through the rounds. That will set up a good head kick. Paddy's takedowns are not good, so I'm not super worried about Justin getting taken down. I'm worried about him dipping the head into a kick, and his flying knee is good too. When you pressure him to the cage in the clinch, he will jump the flying triangle when Paddy isn't throwing kicks at range and throwing a jab. He's blitzing forward, chin in the air, and throwing looping punches. Justin's goal in this fight is to keep the fight standing, avoid the ground at all costs. The floor is lava kind of thing. Paddy's been hurt before. If Justin hurts Paddy, he will get on his bike and remake the part of Forrest Gump and just keep running. Damn, Miata Boy was cooking. Do I agree with him? Not fully, but he was cooking. I got to give it to him. He was cooking. And you were cooking as far as, like, you know, avoid the ground at all costs, keep the fight standing. To a point someone gave earlier, they were saying how Justin Gaethje even dropped Max Holloway, right? So if Gaethje can drop a Holloway, who I do believe has fucking worlds of levels of better striking than Paddy Pimblett. I already told you guys, I think Gaethje got better striking than Paddy Pimblett. The chin is what's questionable. If I think Gaethje got better striking than Pimblett, what do you guys think I think about Max Holloway striking? I think it's way better than Gaethje's even, let alone Paddy. And Gaethje dropped Max Holloway. So can Gaethje drop a Paddy? Yeah, I think so. I'm kind of forgetting about that, but, you know, I can admit when I'm wrong. Does that mean I think Gaethje's going to win? No, it doesn't. But I will admit, maybe I've been underestimating Gaethje striking just a tad bit based off the Michael Chandler fight. That's what I will say. And Miata Boy is kind of cooking when he says Paddy Pimblett doesn't know how to angle off the cage when he's moving back. Yeah, Paddy does kind of back up in straight lines. And I'm sure Trevor Whitman got that sussed out. You can't be backing up in a straight line, right? Especially with your chin up. These are holes Paddy needs to work on. You got to back up. You need to angle out, right, to avoid your back getting put up on that cage. Is Gaethje the type of guy to come up and hug you on that cage and clinch with you? No, he's not. But can Gaethje come in there, stand at striking range, and fire off some nasty combos? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Does Gaethje really ever throw teep kicks? No, not really. Not really, Miata Boy. But he throws good leg kicks. He bangs kicks, right? Good-ass kicks, too. No setup. From a squared stance, he could bang kicks. So, you know, shout out to Gaethje. Shout out to Gaethje. Shout out to Paddy. Shout out to Miata Boy. Miata Boy also sent me some videos here, so let me take a look. So he just showed me one video of Paddy kind of like being pressed up against the cage against Michael Chandler. Hands down, too. No, I see it. Hands down. Pushed up against the cage. I see it, Miata boy. I can't disagree with you, homie. You did your research. Miata boy telling me he don't got time for the fucking punctuations. God damn you. Give me a period from time to time, homie. Prime says Gaethje legally graped him. I'm not sure who he graped. Maybe you're talking about Fiziev. Scott Snyder, Justin has a round experience, which will play a factor. 5-round experience. Was Paddy versus Michael Chandler 5 rounds? It was scheduled for 5 rounds, wasn't it? So keep that in mind. This is not Paddy's first 5-round bout that he's trained for. The Michael Chandler fight was scheduled for 5. Yep, 5 5s. So don't forget that. This will be Paddy's second 5-round fight he's training for. So don't underestimate that. But shout out to Scott. Oh no, Prime's talking about that ass beating that Gaethje put on Michael Johnson, saying he legally graped him. Yeah, he low-key did. Prime says, I could name a better ass beating than Michael Johnson versus Justin, like Tony versus Justin or JDM versus Bilal, but I don't know. The 3 are just straight belt to ass, but yes, Johnson got graped by Justin Gaethje. Honestly, Prime, I mean, okay, so I'm with you on Tony versus Justin. That was a badass beating. Justin had Tony twitching out there. Because Tony's so damn tough for his own good. JDM versus Bilal, I won't put it in that category. I get what you're saying, but I won't put it in that category just because it was still somewhat of a close fight. In my opinion, I don't even care what the judges' scorecards say, nor do I remember. All I remember is it was a pretty close fight. Bilal won rounds in that fight, at least 2. But the reason why I'm going to put Johnson versus Justin as the top fucking belt-to-ass beating I've seen in like a decade is because of him telling Michael Johnson, you know, I'm not going to let you quit in there. If you fucking get dropped, I'm making you stand up. You got to fucking quit. And that's what he made him do. He made him quit. And that's just one of the worst ass beatings I've ever seen. He made him quit in front of his mama, Prime. Michael Johnson's mama was in the fucking arena. He made him quit in front of his mama. It doesn't get any worse than that. It honestly doesn't get any worse than that. HT, Gaethje only chance is he either chins or KOs Paddy early, but I think Paddy will submit Gaethje in the later rounds. All right, so a lot of people rocking with submission. You know, I could see that. But Paddy got to get him down somehow, some way, whether it's a judo throw, whether he drops him and goes sub. You know, it's going to be a great fight. But I just think Justin may dip his head. He just the same shift like Michael Chandler does. No one realizes that. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Gaethje always dips his head instinctually, and he could run himself into a head kick. I think Miata Boy mentioned that in his breakdown too. Gaethje drops his head a lot, bro. He could walk right into a head kick, and Paddy's bigger than him. I'm sure Paddy's training head kicks right now as we speak. If Paddy may land the same flying knee he landed on Chandler, I still think Justin may eat it. I think Justin may eat it too. Franklin saying Gaethje did throw out a side comment of athletic as a 28-year-old or something like that. He might still have it. We will see, Franklin. We will see. Isn't Max also a brown belt in BJJ, or am I lagging? No, you're right. You're right, Prime. Max Holloway's a brown belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Justin uppercutted the shit out of Michael to the point he became more dirtier as a cheater. That is also true. That's also true. I'll debate Justin leg kicks better than Pereira. two slightly different styles. I mean, I love them both. I don't even know if I can rank one over the other. They're both very good. They're both very damage inflicting, if that makes sense. Both their styles of kicking inflict a lot of damage on their opponent. That's why it's hard for me to rank one over the other, because they've both finished, you know, they've really compromised opponents with leg kicks. Gaethje literally has leg kick knockouts, though, in the UFC. Not in the UFC, before the UFC. My bad on that. Paddy got a chin. What's poppin', Culture Rep? Ilya should be fighting these guys. I know. I know. The guys at Onyx are good game planners. Just watch the Justin versus Fizzy, Justin versus Habib, Justin versus Chandler. I mean, the guys are Trevor Whitman, Miata boy, because I think Trevor Whitman is a mastermind. And shit, this comes at the expense of Joaquin, but look at Usman versus Joaquin, right? I think that was great game planning by Trevor Whitman. I mean, I think Trevor Whitman was a huge X factor in the Joaquin versus Usman fight. If Usman was just trained by Henry Hooft, that fight could have played out so much different. So much different. I think Trevor Whitman was a huge X factor for Usman in beating Joaquin Buckley. Even if he got a lot of takedowns, I mean, yes, he got a lot of takedowns, but Usman's hands, you know, early in that fight were looking really good too. Really good. He was switched on. And who had him switched on? Trevor Whitman had him switched on. With a good game plan on top of that. That's what I like about Trevor Whitman. He gets his fighters to be switched on, you know, ready to fucking basically counter, slip, fire back. And on top of that, they game plan really well. So, like, what I mean by that is Trevor Whitman gets his fighters dialed in, switched on with the X's and O's, switched on. But then he adds a game plan to that too. So when his fighter steps in the cage, the X's and O's, right, the basics, the fundamentals are drilled in to a T. But on top of that, they also come in with the game plan. I mean, it's great knowledge. It's great knowledge. Trevor Whitman, one of the best coaches in the game. Franklin, Johnson and Gaethje was Scorpio versus Scorpio, both in athletic prime. Scorpio versus Scorpio. I don't even know what that means, but I mean, I don't pay too much attention to those things. But shit, I think Scorpio might be like a fireball or something. Help me out with that. Tyler Betts says it's hard to pick an exact outcome on this fight, but it def goes over 1.5 at least. I would have to say so, Tyler. I would be shocked if the fight doesn't go over 1.5. Paddy, the most complete fighter. I know someone's going to disagree with you on that one, Culture Rep. Prime saying again, let's not forget Justin puts all of his opponents belt to ass on any opponent. Dustin head kicked, Edson graped, Cerrone graped, Michael Johnson impregnated, Habib missed weight and got clipped. There we go. Never forget Habib missed weight for the Justin Gaethje fight. And there was some tomfoolery, some fuckery that took place. Tyler Betts, how Paddy gonna look round 4 and 5? You know, those are the questions, Tyler Betts. Could his hands drop? Could he get tired? I don't know. I'm going to lean more towards his hands dropping than him getting tired, though. I don't see Paddy getting tired in this fight. I think he's coming into this fight with all the boxes checked, the proper time off, the proper training going into it. I honestly don't see Paddy gassing. But I could see Paddy's hands dropping. Definitely I could see that. Habib's father also passed away during the weight cut, so I see it. Doesn't matter. Habib missed weight, and they did some tomfoolery in Abu Dhabi, didn't they, Prime? Paddy may look like Fiziev. Miata Boy saying Justin will Justin will and has changed his style depending on who he's fighting. When he fought Habib, he had a low wrestling stance. He just able to change the style. Pressure and range will play a big factor for both of these guys to win. It's anyone's fight. This is a very close 50-50 fight. Okay, Culture Rip saying not than every. Okay, so Culture Rip saying Paddy's not more well-rounded than everyone. Just saying Paddy's more complete than Justin. Got kicks plus ground game and decent hands. Okay, I got you, Culture Rip. I got you. It's insane how Justin was undefeated up to the Eddie fight. It shows how good prime Justin was, but his current state is also good. Yeah, Justin was great. Justin is one of the best signings for the UFC of the last like decade as well. I mean, Justin is honestly one of the best regional signings for the UFC in a long time. The next best might be Paddy, but Paddy's just not as proven yet, right? Paddy has potential to get there, but he hasn't done enough yet. But he's on his way. He's on his way. Paddy and Justin Gaethje, two of the best blue chip prospects the promotion has signed in the last decade. How are people picking this fight? Paddy, 64% of people picking Paddy to win. 36% of people picking Gaethje to win. But of the 36%, 72% of people picking Gaethje to win by knockout. So, but the majority of people are picking Paddy to win by submission. So a lot of people thinking Paddy's going to submit Gaethje or Gaethje's going to knock out Paddy. They are voting by decision as well for both fighters, but not as much. They're thinking Paddy submission, Gaethje knockout. Culture Rep saying true to the both fighters being the top blue chip prospects in the last decade. Prime says Paddy is dollar signs while Justin is straight violence. Yep, you're not wrong, homie. You're not wrong. And Justin being straight violence is its own form of dollar signs because he go viral for his knockouts. Whether he gets knocked out, whether he knocks someone else out, you know, there's a reason why Gaethje has won a performance bonus in every single one of his UFC bouts. He brings it every time. Gaethje by sub. Damn, Owen. That's just crazy work. Prime says, listen, I won't say that Paddy isn't a good fighter. He is. But let's not forget Justin, whose nickname should have been the King of Chaos. I mean, if anybody deserves that nickname, it's Justin. But I love the highlight. I love the highlight as well. The highlight's a great nickname. Paddy blitzes forward, throwing looping punches. Justin slips and throws a right hook. He's got a nasty right hook. Miata Boy, what I will say is don't underestimate Paddy's jab now. Paddy's got a good jab going into this fight. I would not underestimate that jab. It's not all looping punches from Paddy. And what could that set up? The jab head kick, right? Jab, Gaethje slips, boom, fire off that head kick. So it's a close fight. You know, it's very hard to debate this fight, actually, because everybody can present good points for either party, and you can't really shut them down, you know? Scott says, Paddy vs. Chandler was scheduled for 5 rounds, but ended in the 3rd round. Paddy has not fought 5 rounds since 2018. Okay, but he does have 5-round experience on the regional scene, Scott, and just don't underestimate the fact that Paddy trained for a 5-round fight. This isn't the first fight he's training for that's 5 rounds. The previous one was a 5-round training camp, right? Training camps for 5 rounds are much different than training camps for 3 rounds. So, although he finished Michael Chandler in the 3rd round, it's not for nothing. You feel me? He's still prepared for a 5-round fight. It was a 5-round camp. So, Culture F says, who Justin ever subbed LMAO? Owen be saying anything. Owen is tripping on that one. Owen's tripping. He probably trying to rage bait me. Or the chat. Paddy did not look tired, says Culture Rep. Exactly. I think Paddy's going to be fine with the 5 rounds. I mean, Gaethje's the one who gasses out usually because of how much output he puts and how much effort he puts into his fights. So if anybody's going to gas, I mean, Gaethje's the one who's proven he gasses. Miata Boy says, I won't be surprised if Justin TKOs or Paddy subs. I would be surprised if it makes it to the 5th round. I mean, that's pretty much how everybody's voting it. You guys can see it right here. Everybody voting for a finish pretty much. The fight going decision is the minority pick. I mean, 5 rounds, it's going to be tough for this 5-round bout to go to a decision. I got to admit that. Owen says he was joking. LMAO. I got you, Owen. Justin, probably the definition of belt to ass on opponents. I agree. And then Prime saying both are trying to be violent, but Justin just doesn't give a shit about killing someone in the octagon. Quite literally, he tries to murder people from how he KOs or TKOs them. No, I feel you. I'm surprised Gaethje hasn't caught a body yet. That's what surprises me. Thoughts on Sugar versus Yadong? I'm a rock with Sugar, Scott. I think Sugar's putting in the work. I'm a rock with Sugar. I think Sugar has all the advantages going into the fight minus the grappling. If Song Yadong takes Sugar down, he's slicing through that guard like butter. Like butter, he's slicing through that guard. And he probably finding a sub, Song Yadong. But that just, you know, hopefully Song Yadong's putting work in and grappling because he comes from a grappling gym. But Song Yadong is primarily a boxer, isn't he? So we'll have to see. Song Yadong would behoove himself if he taps into the grappling skill set that he's got. But I think Sugar got it, Scott. I'm a rock with Sugar. 72% of people are picking Paddy to win the fight. Just saying. Go tap into the poll. We're about to get into the Alexandre Pantoja injury update right now. Miata Boy says Justin versus Chandler was a 3-round fight, and it was UD win for Justin. If anyone remembers, Justin hit Chandler so hard with an uppercut, Chandler's whole body came off the floor. Yeah, he sat him on his ass, Miata Boy. Sat him on his ass if I remember correctly. But the sad thing is with that, Miata Boy, is how little Justin was able to do with it. You know, after dropping Chandler like that, I mean, Justin didn't know what the fuck to do. Chandler wrestled back up to his feet and they continued fighting. You know? That's the one thing that kind of annoys me about Gaethje. I'm going to keep it a buck. Like sugar on your dong, dong, dong. I got you, Tyler Betts. I got you. I got you. Shit, I be seeing baddies pop up on my Explore page all the time dancing to that song. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because I like watching the baddies. Like sugar on your dong. Dong. Oh, that's too good. Shout out to Tyler Betts for that one. Hate that song, but bet Sugar walks out to it next. Someone tell him. Someone fucking tell Sean to walk out to that song. You got to. He got to walk out to the Song Yadong remix. That's what he got to walk out to. One of Miata Boy's favorite fights is Justin versus Chandler. I mean, it was a good fight. I don't know about one of my favorites, but, you know, we all entitled to have our own favorites. Dustin versus Dan is definitely one of my favorite fights. I have to agree. That's definitely up there. One of the top 50 fights of all time, probably. Pure violence in the apex, exactly. We heard every punch, every kick, every grunt. I mean, it was nasty. It was a brutal fight. And after that, too, the boys wanted to keep going. At least Poirier did. You know, you gotta love it. Cougars pop up on my timeline, brother. Shout out to Culture Rep. Shout out to all the Cougars worldwide. We love all the Cougars worldwide. When Chandler was walking forward in the third round, taking shots like the Terminator. Typical Chandler fight. Typical Chandler fight. Okay. So Alexandre Pantoja will not undergo surgery following an injury stoppage at UFC 323. He's targeting a return in the middle to third quarter of 2026. Ariel Helwani reported on it today. He says, I've been told Alexandre Pantoja will not need surgery. No fractures and ligaments are intact. He's targeting a return in the middle to third quarter of 2026. And this comes like a day or two after Pantoja posted this latest training video of him curling, right? Lifting weights, sparring in the gym. So, I mean, Pantoja claiming he's back. We will never know until he steps in that octagon, but he's claiming he's back. I'm just worried and hoping Pantoja takes the proper time off still, and when he steps back in that cage, the arm is fully healed. He didn't rush his way back and injure it again in the octagon. So I hope when he steps back in the octagon, he's 100% fully healed. You feel me? I don't want to see some bullshit happen again, like what happened with TJ Dillashaw. You feel me? TJ, he was out for a minute. He had these shoulder injuries. He made himself come back. The shoulder was never good enough, and it just looked terrible when he came back. I don't want to see that. I definitely don't want to see that. But shout out Pantoja. He's a fucking beast, dude. He a beast. He built different, and if anyone can do it, it's Pantoja. The straight cannibal. Pantoja the cannibal, bro. On top of that, we got Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Face off for the first time in 8 years ahead of ALF Reality 3. They're going to be coaches on the show. All right, season 3. Season 1, I think, was John versus Nate Diaz or something. Oh, no, season 1 might have been Aljo versus Peter Yan or something, right? Season 2 was John versus Nate. Then it turned into Masvidal, I think. Now season 3, Jones returning again against Cormier. So get ready. Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier facing off as coaches in ALF Reality 3. So look out for that. TJ could have been pound for real. People forget. Prime TJ was one of the best, most talented fighters the sport has ever seen. DC doesn't look like himself. Do you guys think this is AI? I mean, the fact that there's stomach sweat makes me think it's not AI. I don't think this is AI, but honestly, I thought it might be. Took me a minute, and a lot of people commenting AI. DC fat as shit. Someone says AI. So, you guys think it's AI? DC doesn't look like himself. Jones versus DC3, the dream fight. Oh, first one was Hamzat and Arman. There we go. Thank you, Culture Rep. There's been so many spin-offs of this. There was also an Aljamain Sterling and Peter Yan season, but I guess it wasn't ALF Reality. Prime says he thought DC was winning in the second fight before the head kick low-key. What are they going to fight over the last biscuit at the Golden Corral buffet? Shout out to Tom Berry. I mean, Jon Jones, he better not go for that last biscuit if Daniel Cormier is in the building. I'm trolling. John could take that biscuit from DC any day of the week and twice on Sunday. No offense to DC. Miata Boy says, Pantoja, top 10 worst stage name in UFC history. The cannonball, every time I hear it. I just imagine someone throwing him out of the cage. Damn, you're going to do Pantoja like that, Miata Boy? You're not even going to call him the fucking cannibal? You're going to call him the cannonball? Is crazy, homie. I never heard the cannonball, but I guess I feel you if that's what you hear. But honestly, I like the nickname. I like the cannibal nickname. But the cannonball is actually a hilarious troll, Miata Boy. I'll give it to you. Cannonball is a hilarious troll. If Jones steals that biscuit, DC finna fall on Jon Jones and crush him. The technique he couldn't have used in the UFC, but he can use it in the streets. Lay on him. AI Prayer versus Cyril Gahn, gotta be, right? Gotta be AI. Damn, what the fuck? Homie got on assless fucking chaps. Come take a look at this. Homie got on assless chaps. Homie got on assless fucking chaps. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Homie got on assless fucking chaps, bro. That's insane. I don't even think that's real. Homie got on fucking assless chaps is insane. Let me see if that's real. Nah, it's fake. It's just a printed, it's like a booty sticker on the back of his shorts. Of course, right? Of course. It's a booty sticker on the back of his shorts. I'm gonna post that later, though. That's fucking hilarious. Low fat jokes. It looks like it's printed on the shorts. Yeah, it is, Tom Barry. It is. People forget Justin beat a guy that had one arm before the UFC. I know. Shout out to what's his name? Let's get his name right, shall we? Shout out to Nick Newell. Shout out to Nick Newell, the one-armed bandit. Shout out to Nick Newell. Much respect. He tried to get into the UFC. He couldn't, though. Okay, let's peep champ rounds. You know I love champ rounds. Let's peep champ rounds. Remember that one guy who wore a Speedo and Dana White was fucking pissed? Honestly, Tom Barry, I don't. Trapper Kid says, do you ever check your YouTube insights? Yeah, of course I do, homie. Of course I do. Yo, stop. The hell are you typing in here, homie? I don't even speak that language. Oh, Gachi also responded here, and he said, it's an ingrown hair on my neck and brisket hanging out of my mouth. Nostradamus. At least Gachi's having fun with it, bro. Prime asking me, did you stream Taco Badia elbowing Rong Zhu into another world and blinding him? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so, Prime. I don't think I streamed that fight. English only here. Yeah, that would definitely help. I mean, we welcome everybody, but I mean, you can, but don't be dropping like 7 fucking foreign language messages in the chat back to back and have 4 of them being ... I mean, don't do that. Because Prime gonna fucking give you a day off. You feel me? Oh, we got Stipe back in the gym. Old ass Stipe back in the gym. Nobody asked about this comeback. We don't want him to come back. He's done. He's just trying to stay in shape, stay active, keep the skills sharp, but he's never coming back. Nobody asked. We got to get rid of that music. Shout out Strong Style. Shout out to Stipe. So Connor helping out the homeless. I think we should take a look at this. Connor always gets cast in a bad light. Let's cast him in a good light, shall we? But I would prefer to get the original McGregor video. Give me a second to see if the original is on Instagram. It is on Instagram. Let's go. We got the full video. So Connor helps out people in Ireland on New Year's. Homeless people, apparently. Let's read it. A call to Ireland. Our rising homeless crisis is a state of emergency, all caps. Please get out and support your local soup runs in any way you can. Volunteer at a shelter. Donate warm coats and blankets. Join an outreach. Your compassion can save a life. You don't have to do everything, but please do something. Imagine a child, your child, shivering through this freezing Irish winter night without a proper home. This is the reality many children are facing. Right now, nearly 17,000 people, including over 5,300 innocent kids, are living this nightmare. The cold bites deeper than we know, and lives are at risk. Don't let another winter claim more. Be their lifeline. Lend a hand. Offer a kind word. It can make the difference. No child left in the cold. Ireland, stand up. Thank you for all you do. Shit, this stuff always gets me. It pulls right on my heartstrings. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This shit pulls on my heartstrings. And I'd be lying if I said this isn't something I would love to do in the future. Fuck. I actually drove by somebody today giving food to a homeless man on the street. He pulled over his car and he was just handing out food to the homeless man, you know, during this time of the year. And I was like, damn, bro, I gotta do that one day. I gotta do that one day. That's the motivation right there. So shout out to McGregor for helping out the homeless. You know, I'm not one to fucking double down on the homeless, homie. You feel me? I'm not one to double down on them and treat them like shit. You know, I'm glad McGregor was helping them out and drawing attention to it, using his platform for this. You know, this the McGregor we know and love. Not the other scoundrel that's been impersonating as him for the last fucking few years. This is the McGregor we all know and love right here. Let's watch it. I have not watched it yet. This is my first time watching it. Culture Rep says I'm shivering right now.
Everyone, hope you're all having a good new year. Hope you all had a great new year and a great Christmas. Tomorrow, Monday, the start of the year for us all. Tonight I'm about to go around with my friend Chris of a Liberty Soup Run. We've done great work around the area and supporting the homeless crisis, which in my view is a state of emergency at this time. The homeless figures constantly on the rise, and not only is there a lack of action, there's even a lack of care, a lack of compassion. You know, the weather has taken a turn. It's very, very, very cold out there. And I urge everyone, you know, come out and support. Give something. Give clothes in there you don't be wearing. You have food in your press that you don't be eating. Support these charity causes that are around. Liberty Super Run. There's many others that do great work as well. A few others anyway. And reach out to them. Give what you can. And let's support this cause together. You know what I mean?
Nice to meet you, man.
Thanks,
Thanks,
bro.
yeah. Pleasure.
How you doing, all right? All right. Come on, let's get a load of clobber then. Grab all the stuff. We'll bring it over, see what we've got, right? We've got a few good bags of stuff here. Yeah, grab a bag here, my man. What?
How much time to strip?
I'm here, I'm all in. Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
A couple of tents in at the government buildings there, kind of want to bring in to see them. Bring me into this light, so see
Conor McGregor,
yeah.
here.
We've a load of clobber. Yeah, there's loads of nice cozy hoodies. We've got socks. Yeah, we've got all sizes and all. You'll have to do a bit of rooting around.
Any jeans or cheetahs,
big
Conor?
socks and all. Get yourself a full kit out of this, yeah? There's more fleeces there. Hats isn't a nice hat for you, darling. Right, there you go. We're on the up in 26, yeah? We're on the up. We go to bed, we lay your head down, we say tomorrow's going to be a good day. And when we wake up the next day, it's a good day ahead, yeah? There's a scar on your chest and all. So why the bruise on your face?
I got busted up, I got robbed the other night. He went to the toilet and then robbed all of them.
Where?
Dundalk.
Yeah.
And then we came up here.
Oh, God, love you,
on
all right.
Temple Bar.
Damn, McGregor finna catch that dude. Look at that look on his face. Whoever put hands on this woman and stole her shit, look at him. He plotting. Where? Where is he? Side eye. Shout out to McGregor, man. And I like the comment that Prime left. He said they finally let quote unquote Conor McGregor out. Finally, bro. The real Conor. The one we all know and love, bro. It's about fucking time, McGregor. It's about time he pulled that fucking head out of that ass of yours. That's where he's been this whole time, in his own fucking ass. Prime. More like McGregor finally pulled his head out of his fucking ass. Oh, Tom Berry says they the people doing bus stabbings and subway fires. I'm sure some of them are, but I mean, that's probably the dude who decked her in the face, not her. You feel me, Tom Berry? Like, I know what you're saying, Tom Berry. There are always, you know, scumbag-ass homeless people who be fucking other people over. But I don't think those people are here. Maybe they are, but I think the people you're talking about are the ones that he's side-eyeing right now. Plotting on fucking getting after this.
Yeah, I know the feeling, look.
I can't serve me now.
A hug from McGregor. What a good dude. Owen saying, yeah, Conor seems like a genuinely good dude now. He's always been a good dude. He just had his head up his fucking ass.
You're strong enough to come through that, aren't you? You're strong enough to come through that. Not many that strong. You know what I mean? Use that strength. Use that strength that's inside you.
Living on the streets and I've cancelled up. And then
Good year ahead you have. Come on. Stay ahead every day. Good year ahead.
Can I just say thank you very much, Conor McGregor? Everyone loves Conor McGregor.
Get out and do this.
We love
Get out and support one another. Get out and support one another.
Conor McGregor, we need you.
It's really lovely to see you pull up, Chris.
Oh, do you love it? Well, Conor, can I say something, right? Every day, this fan puts, that's the fine Conor McGregor bought, you know, and like they thank you all the time, bro.
Come here, listen, we don't want no tax. Thank you. And we need to do something, brother. We need to put skin in the game here. We're all sitting. The cold is taking a turn. The homeless figures are rising non-stop. It's a state of emergency. 100%. We need to all come together and put skin in the game here.
Really, Conor. Can I give you over the
Yeah, stay strong.
Extra large and extra large.
Now have a look. There's loads of stuff there, right? Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on.
All right, mate.
All good, mate.
All right, boy. Large, yeah. Pretty large, yeah.
Go ahead, bud. Yeah, you know what? It's in the octagon like this, yeah? I was in the octagon like this after my last fight, and I got back up. Yeah, you get back up. Get back up on our feet. Right, that's it, brother.
It's hard because it's 7 boys and 1 girl, you know, and it's hard on me because I'm backside, you know, and as a Christian when I see all the stuff going on,
yeah,
It's just triggering everything. I need somewhere to
Inner
get
strength.
away again.
Inner strength. Find your inner strength. You have it. You have inner strength. Activate it. Use it. Say yourself you're strong. You're going to be stronger tomorrow, and then stronger the next day. So you get me? Every day. Come here. Best of luck, bro. What's your name? David. Nice to meet you, bro. Right, best of luck. Like a bit of milk. What you say? A bit of milk? Like milk?
Good bit of milk, please.
Good bit of milk. Well, here's the big tester now, boys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That looks good, actually.
Nice. Walk off.
Wait, they put buttermilk in their coffee in Ireland? I think that's what he said. He's like, you like buttermilk? Buttermilk in your coffee is crazy.
Let me tell you what you think of that.
Thank you very much, Connor.
Tidy that up and get the road. Come on, let's go.
Tops.
It's a nice bit of banter as well.
It's great. I do have great crack.
They're good people, like they're good skins, you can tell.
They're all good skins.
Isn't it mad, isn't it?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. All of them are good skins. Just, we see on a nightly basis, like it's... Like we started off as a small little group. We've 30-something volunteers now.
Bro, 30 now. That's amazing.
34 or something.
That's amazing.
Do you know, and it's like...
That's amazing.
To see the devastation, and like I think we sent probably over 200 people to rehabs in the last 2 years, and not all of them have made it. Some of them have died, some of them have made it. Do you know? But we just have to keep going, Connor. What else can we do? There's not much more we can do. Only keep doing what we're doing. Like we all work full time.
But shout out to McGregor for real. He's just getting passionate right now.
One thing highlighting the inaction of the government. That's one thing, and that's fair enough. Do that. You want that, but also get your skin in the game. Put yourself out there. Support, help. You know, empty the closet. There's stuff in there that you know what I mean. People need. There's food in your press. You're overeating. You know what I mean? Like
definitely.
Think of how many people over the Christmas. Oh, I can't stop eating. Oh, I ate so much.
Yeah.
Think about that.
All the time.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Look at that.
guilty
Get
of
yourself
myself.
there. And then also on the same thing, complaining about something in the same breath, complaining about something not even something meaningless, compared to what's going on the streets.
100%.
There's people starving. There's people freezing to death out here. How are you doing, lads? All right?
Martin is my name.
Martin, nice to meet you.
Thomas is my name.
McDonald. Thomas.
Thomas.
McDonald as well?
Yeah, Any more fights
McDonald's. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, have a load of fresh love. There's a large. Look, man, there's a large one. Yeah?
Thank you. How are you, Paddy?
How are you doing, bud? All right, Paddy? What's the crack? How are you doing, mate? All right?
Not too bad, you?
All right, all good.
It's a memory, you know. Thanks very much, Conor, man. You're a good man.
Boom, there you go, bud. There you go. Thank you, Chris. Thanks so much. Right, thank you. I need that one here, Chris, yeah? What's up, everyone? Hope we're all having a...
Man, shout out to McGregor. Shout out to McGregor. We got Lord of the Pies in the chat just dropping in saying, last time I noticed STAPH, the guy won. Sometimes it means nothing. Howdy all. What's poppin', Lord of the Pies? Honestly, Lord of the Pies, you can rewind the stream later on once this one ends, but it means nothing. And Gaethje's going to be fine. When are you finna watch Justin Gaethje takedown defense, Prime? We'll watch it to end the stream. How about that? So we're going to end the stream pretty much now once I get through a few more of these chats of you guys reacting to McGregor. But we'll end the stream with that. Gaethje's takedown defense. Miata Boy says, Habib would never. Conor is the real champ. We all remember when Habib made that one homeless guy do push-ups for like $5. You know what, Miata Boy? I was going to pull up that video as well. So we're going to pull that up right now. But let me read a couple more. Culture Up saying, did he grip the cakes? I mean, potentially. Potentially, and I'm sure the lovely lady loved it from Conor. I'm trolling. I'm sure he didn't grab any cheeks. Prime saying he just does it because of the UFC. He needs acts like this to sell the tickets and events. There's a reason why Conor sells all the highest selling fights. Prime, I'm going to say I disagree. And, you know, Conor's doing a good act here, homie. I'm not going to take away from it. I don't think he has any intentions of doing this to sell more tickets in the UFC. I'm going to disagree, Prime. I'm going to disagree. I think Conor's just helping people out from the kindness of his heart. And then here Prime goes again. Who remembers when Conor attacked a random old guy for not drinking proper 12 or him assaulting a mascot? I mean, the mascot thing wasn't that big of a deal. That was some like weird shit from the mascot, if you ask me. But the guy, yeah, that wasn't cool. Or him stomping a fan's phone out for taking a picture of him. Honestly, I don't even remember that. But Prime is not happy with McGregor right now. Not happy with McGregor at all. Shouldn't have been drinking Jameson. Dude shouldn't have been taking photos. I think I do remember the stomping of the phone now. For taking a photo of him. Lord of the Pies is like, that's what you get for drinking Jameson. You gotta drink proper 12. Prime is questioning Lord of the Pies, saying, what? Unless he's questioning me. That was promotional, the mascot thing. That was just some weird shit, the mascot thing. That was just some weird shit. I don't even know what to think about that. In fact, I think nothing about that. That's what I think we should think about that. Absolutely nothing. Okay, Justin Gaethje's takedown defense. I mean, it works pretty well. He hopped right on that guillotine. Usman was like, where the fuck did Gaethje go? Look. Watch Usman fall on all fours. He's like, where the fuck did Gaethje go? Yo, what up, JJ? Conor for president of Ireland. What up, PP? What's poppin', JJ? Conor for president now. I don't know about president, if I'm being honest, but Conor definitely pulled his head out of his ass finally, and this is the Conor we know and love. You know, Prime bringing up McGregor's history. I don't blame you, homie. I don't blame you. Okay, I just told you he had his head up his ass for the last several years. But, you know, I think people can change, and McGregor's finally pulling his head out of his ass. I'm not going to hold the past against him. Note you, I think Usman is a better wrestler than like most Dagestani fighters. I agree, Prime. I agree. Prime Usman is definitely a better wrestler than most Prime Dagestani fighters. Now, he older, I don't fully know. But yeah. Prime Usman, ain't nobody fucking with him. Prime Usman beat Pat Downey. People forget. Including myself. I forgot until I pulled it up on stream. I was trying to flex that Pat Downey beat Usman, but I was wrong. Made myself look like an asshole, but now I can fucking bring it up whenever I want. Okay, this is what we're going to end it on. Khabib makes homeless man do push-ups. Because, you know, McGregor's out here giving money to the homeless, right? So never forget this viral video of Khabib and his cousin Abubakar laughing at a homeless man while making him do push-ups for fucking money. These pieces of shit. Leon's head kick was lucky as fuck. Prime, it was lucky as fuck. Usman was winning that entire fight up until that point, and it's my belief that Usman won the rematch. Call me crazy, but it's of my belief Usman won that fucking rematch. Khabib laughing, holding the camera. Abubakar laughing outside, making him do push-ups for money. Khabib posting it on his story because he's a fucking idiot. Multiple homeless people at that. Multiple homeless people at that. Otto saying, later, man, have a great night. And everybody else, too, have a great one. See you guys. Peace out, Otto. Have a good night, homie. Have a good night, homie. Thanks for dropping in here, as always, Otto. Much appreciated. Fuck these guys. Fuck, yeah, exactly what Owen said. Yeah, great work from the very moral and religious Dagestanis. Exactly, those fake-ass motherfuckers. Those fake-ass motherfuckers. Yo, why the fuck are we forgetting 2 grape cases against Conor? Well, Prime, I mean, one of them just got dropped. You're talking about the one where he walked into a bathroom with a woman at that Miami Heat game, right? That one just got dropped. And the other one was a civil lawsuit. There wasn't enough fucking evidence to be pursued in the court of law. Not saying it's okay because it didn't get prosecuted in the court of law, but I mean, let me just put it like this, homie. I mean, do you know about the grape case with that girl, Nikita Hand? Because I know about the grape case. I know that she had a boyfriend at home that she left for a night out with McGregor and his friend. You feel me? That's what I do know. She had a boyfriend at home, left him there for a night out with McGregor and his friend, came home after cheating, felt sorry about cheating, claimed grape. Call me crazy, call me a fucking asshole, call me whatever you want to call me. That's what I'ma say. That's what I'ma say. Girl had a whole boyfriend, left him at home to kick it with McGregor and his homie. A night with McGregor and his homie. You can't make that shit up. But it was non-consensual. Shit, she should have been there with her fucking boyfriend. She should have been home with her boyfriend. That shit would have never happened, right? But she hanging out with 2 dudes. 2 dudes. Otto, I believe she wanted it. She's just trying to come up on cash real quick. Otto, I would even take it a step further and say, yeah, it might be a cash grab too. I believe she also wanted it, but I believe that was the cope when she came home to her boyfriend to make sure he didn't break up with her. That's what I think, Otto. I think she played victim to her boyfriend when she came home because she felt bad about going out and getting fucked by 2 dudes. How about that? Prime says, hey, they don't really tell much about the case. Both are against each other. There's enough information out there, Prime, for you to kind of get a grip of what's going on. It's okay if you didn't, but you know, there's enough information out there for you to kind of draw some conclusions. There definitely is. There's more details that I didn't even mention that I kind of forgot. But I'm just saying, like, Conor and this whole grape thing, you know, it's a facade, in my opinion. America First saying, this should be a good fight. Carlos Ulberg versus Yuri Prohaska is targeted for UFC 327 in Miami, Florida. I saw that, but I also saw Yuri like being like, yo, I kind of want that fucking title fight more than anything. So I think he's still holding out hope for a title fight. We'll see. Tom Berry says they were #MeToo extortion scams. I could see that, Tom Berry, for sure. Owen says Conor has done fucked up shit too. LOL. He has. I mean, I hold it more against Conor that he beat up the old guys in the bar than I do this whole Nikita Hand sexual assault lawsuit, to be honest with you. Lord of the Pie says Shama had a grape accusation too just last year, which was bullshit, right? And then Prime goes, Alex grape case was retarded. It was. Lord of the Pie says, I don't think Alex had a case. It was just an accusation. Exactly. There's a lot of info in both cases. So where do you stand, Miata Boy? Let it be known, motherfucker. I'm dying to know where Miata Boy stands on that one. Do you agree with me or you disagree with me, Miata Boy? Let's just keep it simple. Prime saying UFC 327 Reyes versus Walker. Yep, that is booked, right? For 327. Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. Owen says, people won't like what I'm about to say, but I think Ulberg pieces up Yuri. I hope I'm wrong, but Yuri is so untechnical, it's crazy. He was lucky to chin Khalil in that last round. No, Owen, I mean, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. But there's this other aspect to MMA where, you know, your heart, your will, your determination to win It can overpower skills. And I think Yuri's heart, determination, and the last thing I said, will to win. I think whatever skill gaps he got, it ain't going to be enough for fucking Olberg to beat him. I agree with you. Olberg probably got better striking than Yuri. I still don't think it's enough, Owen. I think Yuri going to break Olberg mentally in that octagon. I think Yuri going to break Olberg mentally in that octagon. Like he always does. Lord of the Pies says Keanu Reeves has never had any public accusations like this. He goes out of his way. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. As I'm reading it, you delete that shit. To not hang out with dirty women or something like that. And then you also added, Lord of the Pies goes, most men go their whole lives and never get accused of these things. No, I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. But most men don't have millions of dollars like McGregor and are the face of the UFC. You feel me? So you got to be careful with that. But, you know, Conor opened himself up to all these allegations by stepping out on his wife, didn't he? Let's put it like that. You know, he should have never stepped out on his wife with these kids. Miata Boy says, I don't think Conor did any of them. Shout out to Miata Boy. I really wanted to know what you thought about that, so I'm glad you fucking responded. Prime says, I need Reyes to become champion. So you think the screen footage of the old man tanking Conor's shot was fake? No, I say screen footage. No, I don't think it was fake. I said that Conor's more guilty in that than he is in the fucking sexual assault lawsuits. Prime, if you didn't hear me. As in CCTV. No, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. That's when Conor had his head up his ass. Owen says, Merab had heart. He still got his ass kicked. But Merab had heart. He still got his ass kicked by Peterborough. Olberg is too good technically unless Yuri can land a lucky combo. Shit, Owen. We're going to agree to disagree. We're going to agree to disagree. And if they fight, we will come back to this conversation. But, you know, I don't need to explain it again. I already explained it the best way possible. If you disagree, that's fine. We're just going to, you know, you're allowed to disagree. Lord of the Pies, on one hand, I know these women can't be trusted, but on the other hand, there's plenty of famous men who are around women and don't get accused of this. Lord of the Pies, I hear you, homie. I hear you. I hear you. But I mean, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, how did that whole trial go? If you're an American, you should know what I'm talking about. You know, this shit happens all the time. You really gotta, like, it's not even worth talking about, really, Lord of the Pies. I mean, you know, I don't know. What do you want me to say, Lord of the Pies? How do you feel about McGregor? Just tell me how you feel about McGregor. You think he's a rapist or what? I mean, I've heard what you got to say. Now tell me what you think about McGregor. Prime goes, bro, Peter was hella lucky. Merab had to do 4 weight cuts. When is Jones? Okay, so Prime is helping me out with the Owen argument. Exactly. So there's more to it than that, even, Prime, as far as Merab having to do 4 weight cuts. But that sums it up pretty well also. It's not an apples to apples comparison. When is Jones versus Topuria wife beater FC happening? Oh my gosh, Prime. You believe that Ilya's a wife beater too? Oh, Prime was responding to Miata Boy as far as the old guy. The one was with the bathroom was kind of weird, and the other one that came home to her BF was pissed, and she was sleeping with 3 other people that night besides for Conor. No, I agree with you, Miata Boy. Bathroom situation was weird. The woman coming home to her BF the day after getting fucked by multiple dudes was weird. She got a fucking train ran on her and she claimed victim. It's crazy work. You could have stayed home with your fucking boyfriend. Do you know how much effort it takes to go spend a night out with multiple dudes when you got a boyfriend waiting for you at home? That shit takes so much effort. Your boyfriend was calling, asking where the fuck you are. You got somewhere to be. You got somewhere to be. And you're over here deliberately kicking it with McGregor and getting a train ran on you. Then once you have your fun, you know, shit, now cry and call grape. If you look up any photo of Keanu Reeves around a female fan, he doesn't even touch them at any point because he doesn't want to get accused of anything. And that's smart. That's smart, Lord of the Pies. Prime says there's two sides of McGregor. There is. Olberg beats Yuri easy. Yuri is overrated. He might be a good person, but he's not even a good fighter. Okay, HT. I already acknowledged this one. I mean, I said what I got to say about it. There's not much more I could say. But you guys, you know, if you think Olberg's going to beat Yuri, that's totally fine. I'm not tripping. Did I miss anything important, fellow metrosexuals? Unbroken. Unbroken, you didn't miss anything too important. It's just been like a little, you know, a chat stream. I'm chopping it up with chat. I'm, you know, reviewing the Justin Gaethje STAPH accusations and all that stuff. So, all that. Nothing crazy, though. Damn, my thumb is fucking, like, cramping. Lord of the Pie says, if I can see that McGregor is on steroids, cocaine, and alcohol, I think it's likely that he has SA'd before, LOL. There's a saying for that. It's like causation doesn't result in something, whatever that saying is. But just because he's on those things does not mean he's SA'd before. But shout out to Lord of the Pies. That's your opinion. I asked you to share it, so shout out to Lord of the Pies. Owen says, no, I'm fine to agree to disagree. I just think people completely forget how dominant Khalil looked in the first 2 rounds. Yuri was bouncing all over the place like it was street beefs and got clipped 5 times. No, I don't forget the success Khalil had, Owen. I don't forget at all. Khalil did have a lot of success, and I agree with that. Khalil had a lot of success in the first 2 rounds. There's Notorious, and then there's Mystic Mac. There we go, Prime. There we go. The Notorious is the one who gets himself into trouble. Mystic Mac is the manifester, the one who gives back to the homeless. The family man. Miata Boy says, but I don't know if he did it. He needs to be punished. Shit. All that stuff is a thing in the past. He ain't getting punished now. It's all been played out. Culture Rep says, motherfuckers be wanting to argue random shit. Culture Rep. That's why I don't feel like arguing about Yuri versus Carlos Olberg. I mean, I got my stance. They got their stance. Nothing more to say. But I respect their opinions. But really, there's nothing to argue about there. It's not even officially booked yet. Although I think it's good as booked. Miata Boy says, Yuri is going to win. Anyone that says otherwise is smoking. I mean, thank you, Miata Boy. There's just something that, like, I get what they're saying. And the reason why I don't care to argue is because they're kind of right. But it's like, bro, there's something that Olberg doesn't have that Prohaska has. And it does not come in the form of skill, bro. It does not. Like I told you guys, I'm going to say it one more time. It doesn't matter what the fuck kind of skills these guys got going into the fight. I'm talking about Prohaska. I'm talking about Olberg. It don't matter what kind of skills they got going into this fight. Prohaska will break Olberg mentally in that octagon and make him quit on himself. No matter how big of an ass beating Olberg potentially will put on Prohaska, he will quit on himself because of the pressure Prohaska will put on him. Point blank period. That's all I could say. Unbroken, we watched King of the Mat, homie. We watched the whole episode. We watched the whole episode, homie. So you're in for a treat. Just rewind the stream. I reacted to it already. Have you watched the Paddy from the charity event? I have, homie. I have. Thanks for dropping the link, but we watched it, so just rewind it. I think it's been a pretty good stream. I think you'll enjoy it. No crash outs, but it's been a good stream. A lot of good discussion. We actually haven't had a good fight discussion in a hot minute. So I was loving having the Paddy versus Gaethje discussion today. Culture Rep says, like, nah, man, it's good. You can believe that. Yes, exactly, Culture Rep. It's Culture Rep, stop killing me, bro. Stop fucking killing me. I'm over here dying. Yeah. Shit, shout out to all the boys. Maybe you caught me at a bad time. Maybe I'm not in the mood to debate. Maybe there's not much to debate when it comes to the whole Yuri Prohaska conversation. Because, you know, it's an intangible. It's something you can't really, you can't really fathom, or what's the word? You can't touch it. You can't see it. It's like an intangible that Yuri got. So I don't got nothing else to say about that. By the way, Michael Chandler really needs to stop calling out fighters. Literally called out Dustin equals Son. Charles equals KO TKO. Justin equals decision. Paddy equals stoppage. Yeah, I mean, Michael Chandler got to stop calling people out. But now he wants to fight McGregor. Which Connor thought he could beat Prime Minister? The notorious Malcolm Snowden asking BJ Penn news. I don't think so, homie. I don't think so. I don't think there's any BJ Penn news. I just refreshed the feed. Yeah, there's no BJ Penn news. No BJ Penn news. Oh, Miata Boy says, we all remember that Yuri was possibly injured in the Roundtree fight. What injury did he have, homie? I actually don't really know that. Mystic Crack. Culture Rip says, that pressure Yuri puts on is heavy. Only Alex was able to handle it. Exactly, Culture. Exactly. Space Kid dropping like a little sexy fucking emoji in the chat. What's poppin', Space Kid? Dropping a little sexy fucking like flattered emoji in the chat. Unbroken responding to Malcolm, not really. He still thinks the world is flat, aliens exist, and his mom is a clone. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. Pretty much sums it up. Also, his brother's a clone. His whole family's been overtaken by masked fucking imposters. Oh, Miata Boy says, Yuri kept falling in round 1 and second round. Then he pushed through it in the third round. Okay, yeah, he was falling over and shit like that. Super off balance and all that. Owen thinks Gaethje versus Paddy could go to decision low-key. Shout out to Trapper Kid laughing. Space Kid. Prime says, BJ Penn mom did more damage than all of his fights combined. I mean, if that shit's true, then yeah. Oh, Unbroken says, in King of the Mat, did Paddy pull his left leg muscle at the end? What did you think? Maybe just a cramp or something, Unbroken. I think he was fine. The fact that at the end of the video, he was in like high spirits, smiling, being a good sport about the loss, standing up, I think he was fine. I think he even tapped prematurely because he knows what he has coming up. I think the other guy didn't fully squeeze on the submission because he knows what he has coming up. So I think he's fine, Unbroken, for the record. Malcolm says, thanks. I meant BJ Penn update. Post clone attacks. Honestly, I don't know nothing about the clone attacks. But Malcolm, you know, I be giving updates on BJ Penn whenever they drop. So make sure you subscribe, homie, because the next BJ Penn update that drops, I will be reporting on it, and it will be the headline for sure. Unbroken says Space Kid dropped the metrosexual emoji. Is that what it was? I was trying to figure that out. Space Kid dropped a little fucking like sexy emoji that I get from like that's like one I get from chicks, you feel me? The little sexy emoji. Trapper Kid, who's the most unpopular fighter right now? Unpopular. I mean, that's a good question, Trapper Kid. Armon might be the most unpopular. Damn. Nah, Armon low-key a bit popular. Unpopular. Oh, it's an easy one. Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad, the most unpopular fighter in the UFC. Second, I'd go Sean what's the name again? Sean Brady. Bilal Muhammad, though, takes the cake. Most unpopular. I mean, everyone forgets his name. Unbroken says, yeah, I think the other guy played it safe on him. Is that guy part of his corner? I don't think so, homie. I don't think so. Unpopular as in no one knows or no one likes. Okay. Well, no one likes Bilal, right? So Bilal's definitely one of them. And I mean, I fucking hate I hate Sean Brady. Like, I low-key hate Sean Brady. Call me a hater. I'm admitting to it. I don't fuck with Sean Brady in the slightest. Don't forget about the king, Taco Padilla. Now, Taco Padilla, all right, he might like, no one really knows Taco Padilla, but I mean, the hardcore fans in this chat, they absolutely love Taco Padilla. Absolutely love him. Oh, Lord of the Pies dropping Tom Aspinall. Yeah, Tom Aspinall might be unpopular right now, too. Any Dagestan fighter qualifies as Zesty. I have to agree. I'd have to agree, Unbroken. Oh, Unbroken goes, Zesty used to mean just some sagger that don't shower or wipe. When did it change? In 2025, it changed, Unbroken. Zesty became a thing in 2025, homie. It's one of the words that came out of 2025. Zesty. What words will come out of 2026? We have to find out. But then saying any Dagestan fighter qualifies Zesty is hilarious. They don't shower, wipe, and they probably low-key actually Zesty. Owen says Sean Brady is such a chill guy. He was such a good sport after Morales' loss. I mean, Owen, can I ask you a personal question? What race are you? I love you, Owen. Just let me fucking conduct my comedy skit. What race are you, homie? You gotta be white. Sean Brady and JDM gotta have the least personalities in the UFC. And you fuck with them heavy, it seems. And you know I love you, homie. So don't even trip. Like I said, Owen, don't be apologizing from last night I'm playing though. It's technically Tuesday. I mean, not yet. 30 minutes till Tuesday for me, Unbroken, but shit. Maybe I should run some Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Maybe I should run some Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Prime says Taco Padilla smokes Ilia Topuria round 1 in 1 second KO. Shit. It's only a matter of time, Prime. We all know that's why Ilia's sitting out right now, isn't he? He ducking Taco Padilla. Shout out to my boy Taco Padilla, the local man. The local man. He from Gardena. That's like fucking 30, 45 minutes away from my house. Oh, Lord of the Pie says Buchecha Marcus made him mad unpopular too. Horrible first 2 fights. That's another great one, Lord of the Pies. Buchecha. Oh, we could throw Bo Nickel up in that mix, right? Although Bo Nickel coming off that head kick KO, he becoming a bit more popular, but Bo Nickel, another very unpopular fighter in the UFC. People do not like him. Miata Boy saying Unbroken is way behind. He needs to update his game. Yeah, Unbroken. Don't be letting people know you don't know about Zesty. Just play it off like you do. Does bad still mean good? There we go, Unbroken. There we go. Even the people who glazed Almeida don't like him now. I agree, Lord of the Pies. Okay, Owen Mania confirming he's white. He says, I'm like 99.99% British white, not even Irish or German. Fun fact about me, you know my grandma's full German. I got a full German grandma, 100% white lady. I'm like, I don't know, I think I'm a quarter German then, right? That makes me about a quarter. Prime says, bro, who asks what race you are? Shit, me. I ask what race you are, Prime. When you back up Sean Brady and JDM, I gotta know if you're white. I gotta know. But shit, I'm white, so don't get at me. Don't be calling me racist now. I'm everything. I'm a fucking mutt. All right, I qualify under everything. I go to jail. I can run with the Mexicans. I can run with the fucking whites. I could run with the blacks. I could run with the Asians. You feel me? I could run with them all. If you boys know, you know I could run with them all. It's my choice. I get the pick of the litter. You feel me? Trapper Kid saying we keep it real here. You already know, homie. We always keep it real here. We keep it too real here, honestly, Trapper Kid. I gotta fucking sometimes wind down my realness. We keep it too real here. Just keeping it fucking a buck. We keep it too real here. Last night I said I wouldn't fuck Tracy Cortez if she was the last woman on earth on the dead homies. It don't get no realer than that. It don't get no realer than that. Wait, Prime goes, it's a matter of time when motherfuckers duck Taco Padilla. When they hear his name on Tuesday, they duck harder than Jon Jones. Prime, you couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself, homie. Unbroken says, Owen definitely not Somali. He would have stole the channel and scammed all of us by now. Shout out to Owen, though. My man, Owen. My man, Owen. I love Owen. Trapper says, Volk wants to go up to lightweight for his last fight. I mean, okay. I'm okay with it. Meowed Boy says, Unbroken, ask Jacob what FN means. Fuck ninja. Okay? There you go. There you go. How about PMO? What's that? Piss me off? PMO piss me off. Sup, Castro? What up, Dylan? Good to see you in the chat, Dylan. Stream almost over, homie, but rewind it. It was a good stream. I think you'll enjoy it. You know, to be honest with you guys, last stream was pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. I rewatched last stream today. It's pretty good. Prime says, I was about to clip Jacob. Ah. You were waiting. You had that screen record already ready to go. You can't catch me slipping, homie. Clipping that and sending that to Buck right now. Shout out me, Auto Boy. Oh, wait. I almost forgot this chat. Owen Mania said, you could not run with blacks, my brother. Oh, I bet I could. I bet I could, homie. I'm 90% sure Hawaiians are allowed to run with blacks in jail. And honestly, if you don't know, my dad is fucking black. All right? I'm trolling. My dad ain't black. I'm trolling. I can't hold it in. I should have kept that going, though. But Owen telling me I could not run with blacks is honestly so insulting. Like, yes, I fucking could, Owen. How dare you, homie? How about KMFDM? Honestly, I got no clue. MJ World, W homie, always good vibes. My man MJ World. Shit, I'm glad you enjoyed the vibes, homie. I try to bring the good vibes. But you know, I'm always just vibing. I'm all about the good vibes. I really hate negative vibes. But you know, I gotta be negative sometimes, but I still be vibing out even when I'm negative. Otto says, okay, now I'm out. I hope you have a great night, Jacob, and everybody else too. I'll still be lurking to the end. My man Owen, or my man Otto, my bad. Otto, peace out, homie. Peace out, homie. Thanks for tuning in. And, you know, make sure to get some good rest and sleep for training tomorrow, homie. Glad to hear that you're training. Always love to hear that. I actually think I got to get into some boxing this year. I think I'm going to start boxing and getting back into jiu-jitsu this year. Nogi. 10th Planet right next to my house. I'm going to run that. I'm going to run a boxing gym. I want to go to the boxing gym Blueface is in. Trapper Kid says, last night's stream had peak moments. Tracy and Alex segment was funny. It was. It was fucking hilarious. Culture Rep says, just look at Max Holloway. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Hawaiians are allowed to run with blacks. I don't know who doesn't know that or who needs to know that. But, yeah. Hawaiians, I think we're allowed to run with blacks. Meowed Boy says, Jacob has a blue belt. He will run the streets. Shit, that's facts. That's facts. I will run the streets. Owen says, Max is too respectable to end up in jail, though. That's 100% facts, too. Prime says, Jacob, are you considered the ultimate race? I mean, maybe. Since I'm a mutt, bro, maybe I am the ultimate race. I just qualify for everything. I literally could not be discriminated against. I fall under every category. Max would take the shots from any prisoner. Oh yeah. I mean, come on now. Max is the pod boss in jail. We all know that. Max gonna be the pod boss. Owen says, Perry, are you going to Agartha? I'm not. What is Agartha? I've been seeing that. What's Agartha? A legendary kingdom that is said to be located on the inner surface of the earth. Though the exact story varies, as there are many different versions, it is usually said to be located in Central Asia and led by a powerful figure sometimes called the King of the World, who secretly influences the surface. Interesting. Later versions connect it to the belief in a hollow earth. The idea of Agartha has been popular subject in esotericism and the New Age since the late 19th century. It's super confusing. Max would what? Pause. He would be the pod boss. Aiden needs to call me up for an event. I mean, shit, bro. I'm just waiting. Honestly, I'm gonna catch a body if I ever get a fight going. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm catching a body. I'm telling you guys right now, I might catch a fucking body. I'm scared to get in a street fight, not for my own safety, but for the safety of the person I would get in the street fight with. I literally think I would catch a body. No joke. I literally think I would catch a body in the streets. I got fear of a street fight because I think I'm gonna catch a body. And you guys think I'm joking. You guys think I'm kidding. I know you do. But shit. If you've been in this stream long enough, you know I'm not fucking kidding. Or you should know when I'm kidding and not. And I'm being dead ass serious. My biggest fear about getting in a street fight is not getting my ass beat. It's that I think I might catch a fucking literal body. What if you become the body? That shit never popped up in my mind, homie. That shit never popped up in my mind, Prime. I'm itching for a fight, Trapper Kid. My man, Trapper Kid. We should fucking get a card going. If no one calls me to fight, shit, I might have to create my own event. But how good is that one-liner I just gave? I was just thinking if like a UFC fighter said that one-liner I just said, as far as street fights go, being like, I'm so scared of getting in a street fight, not for my own safety, but for the safety of the guy I'm fighting, I think I'd catch a body. I mean, come on, bro. We don't even get UFC fighters saying shit like that. Owen is saying it's heaven for white people. Oh, okay. Okay, it's heaven for white people. Huh, interesting. You know, I could go. Shit, I got a ticket to Agartha. I told you my granny's probably waiting for me there right now, Owen. My grandma's probably up there in Agartha right now waiting for me. I'm just kidding. My grandma's in heaven, and I will be going to heaven. No, Agartha. I will be going straight to heaven. Shout out to God and Jesus. Are you going to Fire Island this summer? It's like the Tibet secret spot. I forget the name. Chandelou or something. No, I won't be going to Fire Island and getting scammed, homie. I watched that documentary on Netflix. Miata Boy says people forget 6ix9ine really did 5 nights at Diddy's. Did he? 5 nights at Diddy equals Agartha. What's Miata Boy saying? I know Trap is black. What does that mean? What am I missing? Oh, Trapper Kid. Trapper Kid, you black, homie? Shit, we really getting to know everybody now. Trapper Kid, you black, homie, or what? We gotta know. We know Owen's white, and it all makes sense now. Trapper Kid, we need to know. Are you black, homie, or what are you? Now me, I'm everything. I'm everything under the sun. You name it, I'm it. All right, you name it, I'm it. Trapper Kid says, I clap Mackenzie Dern, no doubt. I mean, yeah, Mackenzie Dern, she definitely better clap than Tracy Cortez. But honestly, these UFC girls, they just don't do it for me. A lot of them, they don't got that sex appeal. I'm gonna say it. They don't got that sex appeal. Only a few do. Natalia Silva, Pauliana Viana, Rose Namajunas before she shaved her head bald and got with Pat Barry. You feel me? The list goes on. Space Kid says, I just did more promotion than Sean O'Malley's last 5 fights. Thank you. Thank you for the acknowledgement, Space Kid. Thank you. Trapper Kid, we're all waiting to find out if you're black or not at this point, homie. Like, literally, we're all waiting. Miata Boy, you wrong for that. I don't even understand it, but I think I know what you're going at with that. Miata Boy goes, what's your thoughts on EBT and child support, and what's your credit score? Oh my God, Miata Boy, that's a crazy follow-up. Shit, my thoughts on EBT and child support. Well, I think EBT chilling. Shit, I got EBT. It just got refreshed yesterday. $293 in my account. Child support, I mean, you got to pay child support. Unless it's 50-50. My credit score is ass. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. My credit score is fucking ass. Unbroken says, my friend is listening to Drill Trap right next to me. He's mad low IQ and retarded right now. Oh, I thought you were talking drill and trap rap. No, we're talking about Trapper Kid. But Unbroken, you got an update on your roommate, homie? What's up with your roommate? Legend Steezy, what type of staph is that? ITP said it's herpes or AIDS. I mean, it looks more like herpes than anything, but staph isn't herpes. Herpes will be a separate thing. I think it was staph infection. I think he got on antibiotics. I think it's healing, and it's almost healed, and he'll be fine. I think Gachi will be fully healed within a week. Legend Steezy. You got nothing to worry about with that staph, homie. That's really all you need to know. Gachi caught it ahead of time. He's going to be fine. He got 3 weeks until the fight, or like 19 days, and he's going to be fine. It's almost healed up. It's not red. It's not swollen. It's not shiny. You feel me? It's not pussing. He's going to be fine. Little Cupcakes. Come on, Trapper. Everybody's waiting. Trapper Kid does not want to tell us his race right now. Goddamn, Trapper Kid. I didn't know you were shy like that. Owen says, asking random chatters if they are black is crazy work, but I expect nothing from Perry Punch live stream. Shit, shout out to Owen. Shout out to Owen. We got to know, homie. We just want to know. Ain't nothing wrong. We just want to know. We just trying to make sense of everything. You feel me? Trap on, trap off the Trapper. AFK, got you Prime. Jacob has a 400 credit score. I don't even know what a good or bad credit score is. What, 900 or something is a good one? I stopped paying attention to what a good credit score is when my credit score went bad. Now I can't be bothered. Shevchenko is underrated beauty-wise. I definitely underrate her, Legend Steezy. Like, I don't think Shevchenko that bad, to be honest with you, homie. Shevchenko might be one of the last chicks I would crack in the UFC. I'd crack Tracy Cortez over Shevchenko. Is that crazy? Jessica Clark, Wigartha. Irresponsible, What's poppin', Little Cupcakes? Little Cupcakes a crazy name. Everybody who in the chat right now, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video if you haven't liked it already. We're almost done. I'm just reading off the last final chats. We had a decent stream so far. If you didn't watch last night's stream, tune into last night's stream. I personally think it might have been better than this one. But yeah. Trapper Kid says, I was eating and I'm mixed, brother. Okay, so Trapper Kid's like white and black or something like that. But Trapper Kid got to be a little bit black, I'm assuming. Oh, Unbroken says that's him talking about his roommate who was on drugs the other day. He finally came back, but he's a little better, but not right. Was crying while watching some Buddha videos. Okay, okay. Good thing he shed a couple tears, Unbroken. It means it probably got to him a little bit. Unbroken, I don't know if you're familiar with DJ MTK, my host on the Wednesday podcast. We've taken a little break, but we're gonna hop back on as soon as the break ends. But my homie DJ MTK, he also got sober. Big Buddha guy. Big Buddha guy. Buddha helped him get sober, I would say. Trapper Kid says mixed both. I got you, homie. I got you. We the same, Trapper Kid. We both mixed. Unbroken saying 800 is good. Yeah, I don't got an 800 credit score then. That's for damn sure. MJ World says Tracy Cortez is good looking for a cleaning lady. That's crazy work, MJ World. That's crazy work, homie. That is crazy work, MJ World. But I read it out anyway, homie. I read it out anyway for you. Shevchenko in her 20s was fire. Okay, Dylan. All right. Like I said, I'd rather hit Tracy over Shevchenko. And you all know how I feel about Tracy. So what does that say how I feel about Shevchenko? Oh, shit. Okay, so the little cupcakes is Eli. All right, I got you, Eli. I got you. I changed my ad. I've been in the streams plenty. For sure, Eli. I'll be looking out for little cupcakes. Oh, from now on, call me Cupcake. All right, Eli. I'm going to call you Cupcake, homie. I'm going to call you Cupcake. Legend Steezy says Protez and JDM want to fight each other? Oh, Protez and JDM want each other. No Diddy. Who you got? I mean, they're both great strikers, Steezy. That's a tough one to pick, to be honest with you. I'm going to go JDM. Off first thought, I'm going to go JDM. I think JDM got a bit less mileage. He don't drink and smoke cigarettes like Protez does. I really think as time goes on, you're aging your career a lot faster by drinking and smoking like Protez does. So I'm going to pick JDM, former champion. I'm going to pick JDM. America First says, check out this scenario, Brandon. Dana/UFC are betting everyone will bet heavy on Paddy because of the staff, but they will have Gaethje win and then have Gaethje versus Topuria White House. Interesting thought, America First. If I could give a response. It sounds like you're saying the UFC is fixing things. Like they will have Gaethje win and then have Gaethje versus Topuria at the White House. I feel like they would have Paddy win for Paddy versus Topuria at the White House, no? Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but if there's any fixing going on, which I don't think there are, the fixing comes in terms of favorable matchups. I think they fixed it in favor of Paddy to get the win and then fight Topuria at White House. That would be my thought on it, America First. America First, what do you think about us capturing Maduro and the whole taking over Venezuela for their oil? Can you tell me again why they bombed those boats? What kind of drugs did they have on there? Was it necessary? Just trying to piece that shit together. Trapper Kid says if he was tipsy, he would clap Jessica Andrade. Damn, homie. Damn. All right. Trapper Kid, I ain't going to judge you. Unbroken talking about his roommate, saying he's still messed up, but he's trying, getting impatient, though. I got you, homie. Shit, that takes lots of patience. Culture Rep wants Aaron Blanchfield. Damn, you crazy, Culture Rep. You crazy on that one. Look, or Cupcake says Tracy over Shevchenko all day. Obvious pick. Thank you. Thank you. Trapper Kid says, I need to know everyone's race now up in this motherfucker. You know, I never thought about it, but I'm like, damn, what's all the races of everybody who be watching me? I'm sure it's a mixed bag. I'm sure it's a mixed bag. Unbroken telling Cupcake that the term cupcake in Texas basically means zesty. It used to. But now zesty means zesty. Miata Boy says, Jacob, you can't skip my last chat. I won't let that slide. All right, Miata Boy, let me... Oh, my bad, Miata Boy. Cortez can give me double pink eye. Then when it starts going away, she can give it to me again. Oh, my goodness gracious, Miata Boy. I'm glad you didn't let that slide, homie. I'm glad you made me read that shit. That's insanity. Miata Boy will take pink eye for life as long as fucking Tracy sits on his face. Miata Boy fucking wildin'. Miata Boy gonna suck Tracy's farts. I already know it. Tracy tries to get up off his face to fart. He's gonna be like, nah, baby, it's cool. It's cool, baby. I'm already one step ahead of you. I already sucked it out of you. Shout out Miata Boy. Ew, the chat is too much. Shit, the chat gets a little bit crazy sometimes, and so do I. Shit, don't get me going now. I'ma fucking get crazier than Miata Boy up in this bitch. Hey, Castro, top WMMA fighters that stank. I mean, who knows who stinks, right? Who knows who stinks? But if you... I'm not even going to say it before I give you my picks. I'm going to just say it like this. Mackenzie Dern, Valentina Shevchenko, Tracy Cortez. There you go, Dylan. I gave it to you, homie. I gave it to you. Steezy's telling us, yeah, on Neon Stream, protest proposed and JDM accepted. I know that, homie. I know that, and I saw it. I actually posted about it. Shit, it's right here. Right here, I posted about it. But shout out to Steezy. That is true. That's true. JDM wants a 5-rounder, Steezy. Thinks he could finish Protez inside 5 rounds. I love it. Trapper Kid says that's some shit I do. Shit, if she hot enough, shit. She can't do nothing wrong in my eyes. If she hot enough, she can't do nothing wrong. She can't even gross me out if she hot enough in my eyes. She could fart, I'd be all good with it. But she got to be a fucking dime piece, you feel me? Legend Steezy says, what's up with Morales, bro? Is man gay or playing a gimmick for fans? It's like a culture thing, Steezy. It's some culture thing in Venezuela. Or where's he from? Ecuador? I don't know. To my understanding, it's some cultural thing in Ecuador. Them men out there be shaking their hips. They be dancing like they be dressing like streetwalkers on New Year's. But shit, Cheeto Vera don't be doing none of that. So I honestly don't know, Steezy. I think it might be a gimmick. It might be some metrosexual type shit. If you don't know, look it up. But it's basically acting like a gay guy for attention when you're not really gay. You're just using it for attention, aka like maybe a Peyton Talbot. Maybe. Or Peyton might just straight up be zesty. We don't know. The jury's still out. Somebody get a lie detector on his ass because we need to ask him, are you zesty? But to answer your question with Morales, it could be one of 3 things. It could be cultural, he could be zesty, or he could be metrosexual. You feel me? It could be one of 3 things, Steezy. I hope that helps. Unbroken says they definitely had some drugs on those boats. No fisherman has 500K motor. Oh, okay. And Unbroken saying he's Sicilian, so he qualifies as slightly black. Shit, I got you. I'm definitely picking that up, Unbroken. Same goes for Hawaiians. Miata Boy says, not gonna lie, Waldo Cortez Acosta looks like he smells like shit. Oh, damn, homie. That's crazy work. But I just did even crazier work, so I can't hold you. Trapper Kid Grosso is slept on. Grosso is slept on. Shout out to Grosso and her feet pics, Trapper Kid. Everyone loves a good foot pick from Alexa Grasso. Cupcake says I'm actually from Texas. Okay, damn. Dylan says I'm Mexican. In fact, I have citizenship there. Can I say the N-word? You know, that's a now we're getting in the weeds, Dylan, but you know what? I don't, you know, shit, I'm not the one who gives out the pass. So I can't even really speak on that. All I can say is that a lot of Mexicans in LA be using the N-word. A lot of them do. And black dudes let it slide. So, I mean, make of that what you will. America versus Morales trying to get Nails Adesanya attention. Yeah, he might be taking a page out of Adesanya's book. I don't know. America First saying Nacho. Oh, asking what N-word, Nacho. America First, drop your thoughts about the whole Donald Trump taking over Venezuela. What you got to say about that to end the stream? Send us out on that. Send us out on that, America First. Trapper Kid says, hit up Buck. I would not call Buck to ask him if fucking a Mexican can say the N-word. I would not do that. He'd be like, dude, don't fucking call me for that shit. Or he would think it's funny as fuck. Probably somewhere in the middle. Shout out to Buck. Miata Boy answering Dylan saying, as a white guy, yes, you can. You boys are too funny. You boys are killing me right now. I mean, I just want to know if America First wants to share any thoughts on Maduro getting captured by Fleece Tech in a Nike Tech fleece. And if we're on the up and up or if it's some bullshit. Keep it real simple for us, America First. Is our entrance into Venezuela by capturing Maduro, is that on the up and up or is it not? Can you give us something? Send us out. And once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video if you haven't liked the video yet. Stream pretty much over. We will be live tomorrow, for those wondering. Okay, Unbroken saying Venezuela was going to topple soon, just like Iran. Okay, Unbroken. You know, I respect your opinion too when it comes to politics. You seem pretty tapped in. So Unbroken, America First, that's what I'm trying to hear from about this whole thing. Trapper Kid, Ariel is a slimy rat. Trapper Kid, 100,000,000,000%. And I rarely ever throw out the 100,000,000,000%. 100,000,000,000% is reserved for slimy rats like Ariel. W Stream, shout out to Trapper Kid. Okay, Miata Boy saying top 10 ranked males if male fighters that smell like shit, Jacob. Top 10 male fighters that smell like shit. You know, shout out to this kid named Ian Mishinok, who I used to wrestle with. He used to smell like straight fucking ass. Shout out to Ian Mishinok. He used to smell like straight fucking ass when I used to wrestle his ass. And I ran it by other kids on the team, and they all agreed with me. They're like, nah, you're not tripping. Ian smells like shit. It just so happened to be that Ian was the best damn wrestler on the team. You feel me? So I got more experience with smelly ass dudes in martial arts. You know, shit, that's a huge pause right there. I got more experience with smelly ass dudes is a huge pause. But anyway, Kaikar France smells like I'd put 100K on that. Okay, let me go with some of the dudes I think smells. My number one smelly fighter in the UFC got to be Paddy Pimblett. I think Paddy Pimblett low-key probably stink. Okay? I think Paddy Pimblett low-key probably stink a little bit. On the contrary, you know who I think probably smell kind of good? Kamaru Usman. Call me crazy. But I imagine Usman to be a good smelling fella. Now, top 10 is a lot that Miata Boy is asking for. I'm going to give you like a top 3. Oh. You know, even a guy like Quillen Salkild, you might think he's stinky at first glance, but I think he probably actually smells good. Shit, I don't know, bro. Definitely Paddy Pimblett, a stinky motherfucker. Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev just got to stink, bro. He got to stink like cologne and like just body odor. Islam Makhachev. I can't think. I can't think of a third one. I'll throw Kai Kara France in that mix. Nah. I'm gonna replace Kai Kara France with his rival, Manel Kape. Manel Kape, Paddy Pimblett, and whoever else I named. I already forgot. Shanko definitely stinks. Shanko definitely stinks. MJ World says, I can smell Amanda Nunes through the screen. Yeah, same here. Same here. Nah, but for real, I can smell Mackenzie Dern through the screen every time. And I can smell Paddy through the screen. Miata Boy, I am not reading that. Shout out to Soda Pop. What's poppin', homie? What's poppin'? We in the weeds in the chat, Soda Pop. You're going to love it. But the stream's almost over. But we in the weeds right now. They're asking me for top 10 smelliest UFC fighters. I tried to give them 3. I think I did. I said Paddy. I said Manel Kape. I said Usman probably smells good. And maybe like a Brian Ortega. I could see Brian Ortega having a little bit of BO to him. A little bit of stank to him. A little bit of sour stank to him. Okay, now America First did answer my question. America First said this. It's all about stopping the power from China. They have slowly taken over South America. Trump is sending a message, get the fuck out of the Western Hemisphere. If you notice, all the communist nations are in an uproar. Venezuela was keeping Cuba alive. Cash flow is going there in Mexico. The court paperwork has them as an accomplice to Venezuela. Okay. All right. Thank you, America First. This gives Trump a legal authority to act there also. Yes, I have heard about that. And America First saying, Tim Walz did not drop out of the Minnesota governor's race because of the Somali fraud we know about publicly. He dropped out because more fraud is coming. Look at the new flag of Minnesota. It represents Somalia more than America. All right. Shout out to America First. Thank you, America First. I'm going to go back and research what you said because that's what I got to do. But, you know, thank you, America First. I trust your insights. Oh, we all ignored Sean Strickland and his many smells. Yeah, Strickland probably stank. I'm not going to lie to you. Smelly or not, I'm clapping Dern, says Trapper Kid. I don't blame you, homie. Go ahead. She got movement back there. You feel me, Trapper Kid? What's all that movement back there? Themba smells horrible. I can tell. Yeah, I can smell Themba through the screen too. Yeah, I don't fuck with Themba no more anyway. He said some pretty fucking vulgar things to me. So yeah, don't be fucking with Themba. Amanda Nunes through the screen got fucking Space Kid dying. That shit had me dying too. Y'all funny as shit from Space Kid. Jailton Almeida probably smells like shit. I mean, you're not wrong. Jailton probably stinks too. I can't hold you on that one. Jailton probably stinks. Remember the one where he was wearing earrings and blowing kisses to a man in a car? I don't know what that means, but Legend Steezy also said, I get that bro culture reason, but in that video, why is it only him? I could other normal Joe wearing normal clothes. It was literally him alone like that on that bus if everyone was in that uniform. Steezy, what are you talking about? What am I missing here? Oh, you're talking about Michael Morales. I get that bro's culture reason, but in that video, why is it only him? I could see other normal Joes wearing normal clothes. It was literally him alone like that on that bus if everyone was in that uniform. I get you, Steezy. Yeah, I mean, Michael Morales, he embraces all that weird shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think he's zesty. I think he might be metrosexual. He might just be exploiting the gay community and be a grifter. You feel me? He's just using the gay community for likes and attention, shaking his hips for likes and attention. And yeah, remember the video of Michael Morales wearing earrings and blowing kisses to a man in a car? I remember that, Steezy. I got you. Now, sorry, it took me a minute to fucking piece all that together, but I got you, Steezy. I completely got you. Michael fucking Morales is a zesty ass dude. I think we should settle on that, Steezy. I mean, he would beat the fuck out of me, but he seems like a zesty ass dude. Unbroken says how all of us have not been canceled yet is wild. Shit, we never getting canceled, homie. We never getting canceled because we just steer into the shit. We don't run away from it. We steer right into it, Unbroken. We're essentially uncancelable. You feel me? Like straight up, we're essentially uncancelable. Ariel Helwani would have been canceled 10 times over if he tried to do what I've been doing. He would have been canceled 10 times over. Why? Because he don't keep it authentic. He don't keep it a buck. So people would exploit the fuck out of him. Me? Shit. I keep it authentic. I keep it a buck. Try to cancel me. I don't think it'll fucking work. Taliesin Teixeira probably smells like shit. Miata Boy got a whole fucking list. And honestly, I haven't been able to disagree with any of them. Everybody on Miata Boy's list, I low-key kind of agree. Soda Pop says, nope, Jailton smells wonderful. That's too good. Cuba been dead for years. Trapper Kid says, bro, political as hell, dog. Yeah, America First. I mean, it's in the name. It's in the name. And America First is my go-to for politics. I've actually been thinking about America First off stream, being like, what the fuck does America First make of this? Like, if I could just phone America First and be like, yo, let me know everything I need to know about this, I would. Space Kid says, wait, what did he say to you? Oh, just a bunch of like insults saying like I'm gonna meet God one day and like I'm a piece of shit and all this stuff. I don't even really remember. But I just remember he was going off on me. He sent me like 10 messages because I made a video before his fight where he was accused of scamming, Space Kid. I mean, I could read it. Should I read one of the DMs I got from Themba? Did Themba delete his Instagram again? Oh, here it is. I have haters like you and many others. Good luck getting views on that video. Controversy sells, but not when you go after people who are put in positions by God. You are just a bitter wannabe MMA pundit. Nothing comes out of this, bro. You can tell whoever that you report to. Themba said, F them. Tired of people trying to be internet bullies to me. I will put you in your place. Dude, who the F are you? Look at those pictures I sent you, dummy. You can see I do follow-ups. I don't need to prove anything to anyone who did not contribute. Those who pay have seen the work. So calling me a dummy and all that stuff. But I can promise you one thing. God, I pray, my guy, you will eat the fruits of your labor. So he just says like these weird things that I don't understand. But anyway, he started going off because I was just asking him legit questions about the scam, trying to find out about it. And instead, he just resulted to insulting me. But it's all good. Shout out to Themba Grimbo. Andre Petrosky also smells bad, gives me bad vibes. Yeah, I can smell homie through the screen as well. I can smell homie through the screen. So Peyton and Morales are doing the same thing. Trapper Kid, I think so. I think so. America First. Walls replaced the Minnesota state flag with the Somalia flag. That's part of why he deserves the name Traitor Tim. Put the flag back, Elon Musk's response. I'm going to look into this Tim Walls guy too. America First, are you in the Discord? If you are in the Discord, drop some fucking links in there for me to look at. Steezy says, I wonder who in the welterweight division could use that as ammo against Morales, leading to a fight. If they don't, it's a missed opportunity. Steezy, you mean someone like...
Look, Michael Morales, I knew I was talking about, the booty warriors and stuff like that, but you ain't have to straight up become one, dog. I mean, I understand, like, the booty warrior takeover is real, but you ain't got to become one to beat one. I hope you know that. But, yeah, man, I don't know if this is just tradition now, right? A lot of these people say, it's a tradition down in, Ecuador, and this is what they do, right? I don't know what's the story behind it. I don't know the history behind it, but that's just, they say it's tradition. But it looked like you just having a little too much fun out there. You out there twerking, twirling, you know what I'm saying? Throwing your hip like, nah, man. But yet again, the new year is approaching. And I just want to be honest with y'all. A lot of people say a new year, new me. Nah, that's always been you. And you need to go ahead and continue to be who you are 2026. Stand firm in what you do. Stand firm in who you are. And be proud of it, right? Michael Morales, go ahead and wear them dresses at the press conference. Go ahead and wear them dresses at the weigh-ins. You a streetwalker, dog. We knew this for a while now. But for real, you might become a bigger star because of it. So this is my message, not just to Michael Morales, but to anybody watching. In this new year, be who you are. Don't try to change. Accept that you are what you is, and everything will be okay. Life will be so much easier to accept if you just accept who you are inside. And that is my message here for 2026. See y'all in the new year.
See y'all in the new year. Shout out to Buck for that. Shout out to Steezy for calling on a fighter in the welterweight division to, use this as a promotional tactic. Joaquin is already on it. Book that fight. It's going to get turned up to fucking 1,000. Unbroken's telling me Walls also has multiple trips to China. Exactly. Or not exactly. I didn't even know that. But if he has multiple trips to China, I know what you're telling me right now. Because China's our enemy, I guess you could say. Space Kid says, oh yeah, didn't you post about his scamming scandal? I did. And then he fucking DM'd me and he got all butthurt about it. Soda Pop says, that's why I warned you about Themba. No, you did warn me, Soda Pop, and you were completely right. Themba, low-key, scoundrel. Steezy says, Themba is troublesome that loves sympathy, but he's naughty. I mean, honestly, you couldn't have said it better, Steezy. He's troublesome, but he loves sympathy, but he's a naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. All right? No Diddy. He a naughty boy. Steezy saying the delivery from Buck kills him. I mean, it's a great delivery. And then Space Kid says, bro, I always love Buck's promotions. LOL reminds me of WWE. Thank you. Shout out to Space Kid. We all love Buck's promoting skills. Shout out to Joaquin. Oh, Miata Boy said, David Onama, there's a strong possibility he smells like ass too. Movsar Evolutive probably smells like shit, and Bo. Honestly, I bet you Bo smells like shit. Okay. All right, shout out to everybody. I got through all the fucking chats. They've come to a halt, so it's midnight as well. So it's time to hit the hay for me. I got to wake up early, get a good start to my day tomorrow. So I'm gonna get off stream. I'm gonna wake up early, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. I'm gonna try to not go live so late. I'm gonna try to go live maybe around 8 p.m. or something like that tomorrow. But shout out to all you guys for tapping into the stream. Much appreciated. Steezy, make sure you subscribe to the channel, homie. I hope you enjoyed it. Trapper Kid says Buck on his game, for sure on his game. He campaigning on social media for his next fight. That's what he's up to right now. But yeah, shout out to Trapper Kid, Space Kid, Steezy, Soda Pop for dropping in. Unbroken, shout out to Unbroken. America First for the fucking political insight on America versus Venezuela. We got Trapper Kid, shout out. Miata Boy. Everybody, shout out to you guys. Dylan, can't forget about Dylan ever. Shout out to all you boys. MJ World, shout out to MJ. Everybody who was in the chat tonight. Eric, a.k.a. Cupcake now, shout out to him. Culture Rep, shout out to Culture Rep. Much love to Culture Rep. And that's it for right now. Owen, cannot forget about my man's Owen. Owen, good to see you in the chat tonight after last night's fucking discussion/argument. You feel me? But Otto, shout out to Otto again for always coming in with the good vibes. And everybody else, shout out to all the homies. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Thanks again, everyone. Peace out.